Alright, looks like we're live here on Final Yard Football. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. I have no clue what in the world happened. I'll explain why in just a moment here once we get some more people onto the channel and welcome in everybody. But I'm gonna take a look at some of the stuff here, channel dashboard and everything. When we go throughout this video, I'll be calling play-by-play today. By the way, Tennessee versus Baltimore for a huge NFL playoff matchup between these two teams. Before I start off the video, this is a play-by-play video only. It says it up there. No game will be shown due to copyright. Play-by-play only here. Before I start the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well here, everybody, as I'll be calling the play-by-play of this game. Playoff action at its finest with the Baltimore Ravens and just huge high-profile offense going up here for the Ravens, taking on Tennessee. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster. Shinnok, thanks so much for stopping by over on Sportscaster. I appreciate it. Hey, what is good, Vegas Fix? I had scheduled another video for you guys before this game even started. What happened, like what in the world happened, is that I got a copyright strike or something like that. YouTube was going through the videos, I guess, and they gave me a copyright strike for some reason on the video. So I sent an appeal over to YouTube. They haven't got back to me yet on it. Welcome, guys, over on Sportscaster. Open Heart, thanks so much for stopping by here, as I'll be calling play-by-play this game. We'll be getting ready for kickoff approximately like 5 minutes from now or so with a play-by-play for this call. But that's just so crazy. Crazy. I don't know what in the world was going on with YouTube that they decided to give me a copyright strike for spamming here. Just I didn't even have the video live or anything. It was just they were going right through these I guess right through the videos that were scheduled and put mine for spam for some reason. I don't get it. Hey, welcome in, Jimmy Jam. Thanks so much for dropping by on the channel, my man. I appreciate it. He needs the Ravens to lose in this one. What is good. 49ers, though. What a game by the 49ers. Holding Minnesota to, I believe, 6 first downs total, the least amount of first downs ever in an NFL playoff game. These 49ers are legit this season here, and they took the weight off of Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, I don't know why in the world they copyrighted my video. It says right on the thing, no play-by-play, it says, no live video. I put in the description first thing for it. First thing it says right on it. This is a play-by-play video only, so I had to file an appeal and stuff like that. Hey, what is good, Vaughn? Thanks so much for stopping by. What is good behind the arc, fan? Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by once again today. And a big thank you to everybody tuned in for my other stream. That was pretty good basketball game there. Baylor coming away with a W, but I'm just awaiting for an email to come back from YouTube saying, like, why did they enter my video as a copy? Yeah, I got a copyright here. I scheduled a video and YouTube took it down. I was like, what is this? They took... I had the video scheduled and then it got copyrighted for spamming. I had a video before this, like 20 minutes prior. I scheduled the first one at 7:40 and they took it down there. Yeah, I scheduled it 20 minutes before the top of the hour, and then I just went here on live stream as quick as I could. This is crazy. I don't know why in the world, but I'm going to be calling play-by-play of this game. It's going to be a good matchup, hopefully, between these two teams tonight here on the field. Tennessee, they possessed that football for a very long time against the Patriots. That's how they took New England out of the game last week. That is how they're going to take out Lamar Jackson this week. That's the chance that they have in this game for Tennessee. Baltimore coming in 10-point favorites, by the way, in this game. Texas Tech losing to West Virginia right now. Jimmy Jam's putting out there. Okay, yeah, West Virginia is leading that game, I believe. Let's see. I'm going to update the score. 57-46. So 57-46 is the score. Vegas Vix will sue YouTube. At least it's not the basketball channel. Like, at least it's not the basketball channel, because I've only got, like, 200 and something here for subscribers. The basketball channel, like, I'm almost at 1,000. Like, that can't happen once I get to, like, 1,000 above. Like, I don't know what in the world is going on here. If for some reason we go down, I'm also live on Sportscaster, calling this game also today for the play-by-play. But yeah, I keep on checking my email here because I want to know like why they took my video down. All it was scheduled. I didn't even have it play anything. It was just scheduled here in the process. But yeah, we're going to be calling play-by-play a couple minutes from now. Ryan Tannehill, 23 touchdown passes to 6 interceptions this season as a starter. That includes the postseason. What a game last week. It came out with a victory against the Patriots there. Unfortunately, no Patriots anymore, but we'll get ready for next year for NFL action. And Derrick Henry is just a beast. 182 rushing yards last week. He is indeed a second year type of player there as far as him being a running back. Hey, welcome in Gavin over on the broadcast over on Sportscaster. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel. We're going to get to the play-by-play here in a couple of moments, everybody. Vegas Vic's confident Ravens going to win this. Hey, if you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. I don't know why in the world they gave me a copyright there. Just going to take a look at this, make sure it's running. Yeah, everything's going well. Welcome in Miami Canes production over on Sportscaster. Yeah, they must first do an investigation. They'll figure out that they are wrong there. Jimmy Jam is putting out. Yeah, I had to file an appeal and everything about that. Yep, I'll be fine. I really do hope so. Yeah, I've seen it done before that. I think the Sports Fury went down last year in the NBA Finals. Them in the Sports Reaction, they took their videos down on YouTube. And luckily it wasn't in the middle of the stream. It was before the stream started. But it's just weird why they did it. Very weird why they did it. Somebody got copyright because they scheduled a stream back in April. That's weird. I'm thinking about it now with all my broadcast stuff that I might just not want to schedule all the streams in like a day in advance or so. Once I get the community tab, I'm just gonna post for you guys when I do plan the stream. That's gonna make it so much easier. I'm gonna get the community tab over in the basketball channel. As this kick goes to the back of the end zone out of play, and here comes out Tennessee to start out this game. So here comes out Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill. Only had 72 passing yards, by the way, against the Patriots. It was all Derrick Henry during that game, and then they just possessed the football. Who do I have winning this game? I've got Baltimore winning this game today. So I do like the Ravens in this matchup. Okay, we're going to get ready for action here. Tennessee with their offense taking the field first as we get ready for this game. Derrick Henry in the backfield right now as we start off this one. Ace formation, Ryan Tannehill under center, in motion towards the left, Jonnu Smith the tight end, 2 wide to the right. Tennessee with the football first, they start from their own 25, take the snap, hand off Henry, left side counter, Henry takes it for about a gain of 3 to the 28-yard line. So second down and 7 coming up. Yeah, I remember that. John got copyright for no reason one time. It was the NHL who accidentally took down his game. I remember that. That was about a month and a half ago they took down this video. Yeah, this is the first time that this happened to me, so I'm like, what? I've never noticed that before. It's so weird. So I keep on scrolling in between my YouTube studio to see why, if I'll ever get it back or so. 2nd and 9. This play here, play action, Tannehill rolling out to his left, pass it downfield, complete, and they're going to get a first down, past the 35, down the left sideline, out of bounds. At the 40-yard line, McCole Pruitt, the tight end, picks up the first down on the reception for Tennessee and moves the chains. 14 minutes left to go in the first quarter here in the stream. We just got started here with these two teams in action today. Thanks so much for being a part of the channel. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button as well. 1st and 10, Tennessee, Henry in the backfield. Going in motion towards his left is the wide receiver, Corey Davis. 2 wide to the right, Davis to the left side, Henry in the backfield. Takes the snap, Tannehill hands off to Henry. Henry plunges up the middle, takes it to the 45. Gain of 3 in the carry, brings up a 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and long coming up now for Tennessee with a football as we approach 13 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Tennessee just shy of midfield. One in motion to the right side to A.J. Brown, the rookie wide receiver from Ole Miss. Takes the snap. Tannehill, play action, back to pass. Passes underneath. That one complete, but going nowhere. Making a big tackle right there. Brandon Carr, the corner, storming in and taking down Derrick Henry on a screen pass for a loss of 3. Brings up about a 3rd and 10. Third and long now coming up for Tennessee as Ravens, they're at home as they're trying to get this crowd pumped up now in this game. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. 2 to the left, 2 to the right for Tennessee now. Henry in the backfield to the left side of Tannehill. Actually, they're going to go Dion Lewis. Dion Lewis in the backfield right now to the right side of Tannehill. They take the snap. Tannehill, and this play gets blown dead. Flag in the play. It's going to be a false start by Tennessee. Or delay a game, actually. Clock went down to 0. Either way, it was both of them. But the refs will say delay a game, 5-yard penalty. So a mistake there for Mike Vrabel's squad. And it moves back Tennessee now to a 3rd and 13. Just shy of the midfield marker. 3rd and 13 as we approach the 12-minute mark in the first quarter. Tennessee goes from the gun. They have it at their own 40-yard line. Tannehill from the gun. Lewis to the left side for running back. Takes the snap, Tannehill. Here comes the blitz by Baltimore. Passes down the middle. That one incomplete. Well short of his intended wide receiver, A.J. Brown. And Marlon Humphrey was in coverage. And it's going to bring up a 4th down. So punt situation here, Tennessee. We'll have to punt it away. Back to Baltimore for their first drive of the game. Hey, no problem, Behind Your Arc fan. No problem, man. Anytime that you're around, feel free to join me. No problem that you couldn't make it. Yeah, that's probably like 4 a.m. for your time out in Australia, most likely. 11:54 left to go in the first half. Brett Kern about to punt the football away here for Tennessee. As he stands back at his own 25-yard line. He gets the snap, boots this one away. Baltimore. Back to return this punt. This one drifting back inside the 15. Bounces inside the 10. Nice bounce for Tennessee, and they're going to down it around the 2-yard line. We do have a late flag down, though. Late flag down. We'll have to take a look and see what this penalty is about right now. And it'll be an illegal touch by the kicking team. So illegal touch by Tennessee. Oh, the person who touched it out of bounds the person who touched it inbounds went out of bounds. Number 29 for Tennessee went out of bounds and then touched the football later on. So that's an illegal touch there for Tennessee. And it helps out in Baltimore's case to move up the football for the Ravens. Welcome on Sportscaster, XO Bang the Drum. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel right now. 11:42 left to go in the first quarter of Ravens with a football. Yeah, that was number 29, Dane Cruikshank. He was the one who committed the penalty for Tennessee. Stepped out of bounds, and then he was the one that downed the football. Here we go, Lamar Jackson. First play from scrimmage here for the Baltimore Ravens now as they have the football on the 1st and 10, starting out their own 20. Jackson takes the snap, rolls out to his right. Jackson stepping up, trying to evade the pressure. Now moving to his left, and Jackson's going to step up, run for it. Past the 20, down the left sideline, out of bounds around the 24. Pick up a 4, runs over a cameraman, too, along the left sideline. And I'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Oof, Texas Tech getting blown away right now. This West Virginia team's looking good. Young squad, yeah. West Virginia just won the game. 66-54 to final, wow. I'm shocked. I thought that game would be closer. 2nd and 6. Baltimore with the football from the pistol. Handoff up the middle. Oh, they're going to take it by Jackson. Into the pistol. Takes it for the first down past the 30. He had a ball fake handoff there to Ingram up the middle. Everybody fell for it. Then Jackson took it himself. Took it for the first down. Yes, Lamar Jackson is a beast. Absolute beast. He's going to be MVP this year for the NFL. That's awesome. Lamar Jackson did Jimmy Jam. Good stuff in his fantasy team. He's going to break some ankles today. Nasty spin move he had against the Bengals back this season. He had some good stuff that went down. 1st and 10 from the pistol. Jackson takes a snap, handoff to Ingram. Ingram up the middle, nothing though. No gain on the play. Hey, welcome in, Landon. Thanks so much for stopping by. Am I doing a game tomorrow? Actually, I'm going to be out tomorrow all day long. So I'll be out tomorrow all day long. I'm going to go up to my girlfriend's house early tomorrow. And then later on, I actually found out I got into a barbershop choir earlier today. First rehearsals tomorrow. We rehearse from 6 to 9 every other Sundays. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing as much on Sportscaster because it's just too much to keep up with. It's all about YouTube at this point. Jackson takes a snap. Back to pass, left side. On a complete first down at the 44-yard line. Complete to Mark Andrews for Baltimore at the Baltimore 44. Yes, Ravens lead the NFL in rushing yards. They average like 200 rushing yards per game. So Landon's going to a wrestling event tomorrow. Have some fun there, man. 1st and 10, 9:20 left to go in the first quarter. Jackson takes the snap, hands it right up the middle to Gus Edwards. Gets a first down past midfield, past the 45 to the 40, dragged down around the 37-yard line inside Tennessee territory. AFC Championship, Chiefs versus Ravens. If that happens, who do I think would win? I would still go with Baltimore in that game. I think it will be close, though, because Kansas City's been much improved defensively, and I feel like offensively they can keep it up, but I feel like the Ravens are just too strong of a team there, but I feel like it could be a close game. 1st and 10, 8:40 left to go in the first half. From the gun, Jackson takes the snap, hands it off up the middle once again, this time to Edwards. Edwards, no gain, back of the line of scrimmage at the 37. Second and 10, 8:20 left to go in the first quarter. First quarter is going by pretty fast. We're almost halfway through it right now. 8 minutes left to go in the first. Jackson from the gun at the Tennessee 37. Takes the snap back to pass. Jackson across the middle. That one off the top of the fingertips. Intercepted right here by Tennessee. Past the 30. Down the left side of the numbers. 40. 45. Turns it up to the field here. And out of bounds right at midfield on the INT. Kevin Byard gets it as Lamar Jackson throws the pass a little bit high off his tight end's fingertips. And Byard, perfect place, right timing to get the pick off Jackson. We have a flag down, though. We'll take a look at the penalty flag right now. 7:49 left to go in the first quarter. Yes, indeed. I wish, too, Vegas fixed the Patriots if they would have tight ends that are actually like the Ravens tight ends. That one just a little bit too high, and Mark Andrews off his fingertips. And there was also a holding penalty by Baltimore, so that dragged them back, too. This game will be close, Landon's pointing out. Hey, welcome in, Vaughn. Thanks so much for stopping by here on Sportscaster. Lamar Jackson, a rare interception. And then, Jackson on the tackle out of bounds on Byard, too. Got his face mask and ripped him around right there with a face mask. So, personal foul after the, during the tackle when Byard had the ball at midfield, out of bounds. Lamar Jackson with a tackle, ripping down Byard with his face mask. And it looks like we're going to go to commercial break here on the stream. So, yeah, right now, commercial break. Tennessee right into it. They'll have the football right back at their own midfield when we get back to action here. So Jimmy Jam hopes that Kansas City wins against Houston tomorrow. He's going to the Kansas City game in the AFC. He's going to Kansas City in the AFC Championship over if Baltimore does make it. Yeah, I'll go Kansas City tomorrow. I think KC will definitely beat Houston tomorrow. So yeah, right now in the commercial break, Gus Edwards for the longest run for Baltimore so far of a 19-yard rush up the middle. Ryan Tannehill, 14 passing yards. That's it so far. Trying to see if they can get something on this drive together for Tennessee. They struggled on their last drive or so. If the Patriots draft two good tight ends, that would be the best thing ever. Yeah, that would definitely be really good. That would be like Gronk and Aaron Hernandez all over again before he went to jail. But that would be just good double threat right there for tight end, just to open up the field for other people. Who will go to the Super Bowl in the NFC? Vaughn is put in here. I would pick the 49ers now. So I would pick the 49ers to go there. Hey, welcome in, Tom, over on Sportscaster. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel. Right now, we're just on a commercial break. We'll get right back to action in a couple minutes. By the way, North Carolina lost in college basketball today against Clemson. Clemson heading into that matchup with 0-59 all-time at Chapel Hill. And they beat UNC on their 60th appearance ever. Clemson, by the way, huge game on Monday for the national championship for their football program against LSU. So, wow, it's just been crazy. Crazy year for college basketball already. I called that Baylor game today against Kansas, and that was a huge shock. I could not believe that Baylor just crushed Kansas in that game. But yeah, we'll be back here just right after these commercial messages, everyone. Lamar Jackson just threw an interception off the fingertips of Mark Andrews and Kevin Byard. Right place, right time for the INT. So here we have it, back to action. They're going to tack on, they tacked on a 15-yard personal foul, so Byard took it to midfield. He tacked on the 15-yard personal foul, takes it to the 35 of Baltimore territory. Good field position for Tannehill. Takes a snap, hand off Henry. Henry up the middle in the rush, and he'll take it to about the 32. Gain of 3 in the run, brings up a second down and 7 at the Baltimore 32. Yes, Creighton beat Xavier today, too, I think. Yeah, that game was on Fox. 2nd and 7. They take the snap, hand off Henry. Henry up the middle, got a big hold or run through, gets the first down, past the 30, past the 25, and down around the 23-yard line. As he moves the chains with 7 minutes left to go. Dominate the possession. That's what Tennessee needs to come in and do in today's game. Dominate the ball with a time of possession if they want to beat Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. Yeah, the Big East Conference this year is just so tight. I can't believe like how many good teams there are from the Big East. I was listening to the college basketball analysis, I think from CBS. They were talking about I think it was the Crew with Seth Davis today on CBS. They were talking about the Big Ten. Here's a run by Derrick Henry up the middle past the 20 to the 16-yard line. And it'll be about a 2nd down and 5 coming up for Tennessee at the Baltimore 16. Yeah, they were talking about how realistically it looks like you could have like 11 or 12 teams from the Big Ten Conference make the NCAA tournament this year. That's how tight it is from the Big Ten. But they're not going to have 11 or 10. You have to give other teams from other conferences a chance. So it's going to be more, probably like 7 or 8 from the conference. Here's a run up the middle. Derrick Henry stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Brings up now a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Hey, by the way, Rhode Island won today. Big win at VCU. So that helps out Rhode Island big time. They're 10 and 5. That Atlantic 10, I feel like, is much stronger. Dayton is like an automatic lock in the tournament at this point. Dayton is on fire. And then I feel like they should put 2 more teams in from the A10. 3rd and 2 coming up, shotgun formation. Tannehill takes the snap. He rolls out to his right now. Tannehill. He's going to scramble, run for it, tries to get the edge. He does. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he gets hit late out of bounds. But he moves the chains anyway, and we get a flag coming in late here. I think it's going to be a Baltimore penalty. Tannehill Went to his right, picked up the first down. 5:15 left to go in the first quarter. Take a look at the penalty flag, but it appears to be a shot taken by the Ravens defender, Marlon Humphrey, number 48. Yes, so late hit, out of bounds, automatic first down, and moves the football up 15 yards further to the end zone for Tennessee. So Tennessee with the football now from the shotgun formation. As they have it, they take the snap, handoff, up the middle, Henry, past the 5, diving forward to the 4-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal now for Tennessee. Second and goal now for Tennessee on the fields. As Derrick Henry lines up in the backfield. Player in motion towards the left is wide receiver A.J. Brown. Tannehill takes the snap. Oh, here comes the pressure. Sacking Tannehill back at the 14-yard line. Coming in right there with a blitz for Baltimore was Earl Thomas, just straight up through the middle. Blitzing there, just untouched. Earl Thomas. Yep, just clear straight out to the quarterback to get the sack. Yeah, Tennessee's eating up a whole lot of clock right now. Even with that sack, because they don't snap the football until like less than 5 most likely in the play clock. 3:45 left to go. Tennessee from the gun. Under 5 in the play clock, they snap it with 4. Takes the snap here. Tannehill, launch, left corner to the end zone on the feed. Oh! Juggling, Jonnu Smith. And he's in. Oh my gosh, incredible touchdown juggling on the left corner fade to the end zone. That's got to be like the catch of the year right there. Holy moly, Jonnu Smith for 6. Working on Brandon Carr. I can't believe that. Left corner just tips it up to himself. Was both of his feet down. Carr said on. It was incomplete. Smith, though, with a rest. Wow, what a catch. That's incredible if that stands. Trying to tell when both of his feet were in bounds. That's incredible if that stands, though. What a catch at the left corner of the end zone. And, yep, Mike Vrabel signaling touchdown there. That's what the refs say, too. They're looking at it right now. 8 plays, 35 yards. Took off over 4 minutes off the clock. This play is under review. Under review, 6-0 is the score. It's under review right now. Wish we had like a good replay of it. So they wave off Greg Joseph. He was getting ready to go onto the field to kick the extra point, but Greg Joseph being waved towards the sideline now. Let's see what concentration there for the football. I don't know about that right foot if that got in. I have it 6-zip for now, but that might change here. It might go back to 0. What a catch though. Like if it doesn't stand still, what an effort by Jonnu Smith right there at Tennessee, because that was just an incredible play. So we'll get right back here after these commercial messages, everybody, as we are back on Final Yard Football on YouTube, also on Sportscaster today, streaming this game over on Sportscaster. Alright, so we're going to get right back into this game here in just a moment. What video for? For, what video? Oh, yeah, I got a copyright strike I uploaded a video. It was this game before this. I scheduled in the video like 30 minutes before, and they gave me they took it down for some reason. They took it down. I have no clue why they even took it down. They gave me a copyright strike. So I went to YouTube and did an appeal, and I still haven't heard back from them about it. It shouldn't be taking this long for like an appeal. They should just go bam bam and just say yes or no or so. They put it as a warning. I didn't do anything. It's a play-by-play channel. I called a game here. It's so strange why they did it. All I did was schedule the video. I didn't even show any copyrighted content or anything. All I do is just call the game. Did I know that Edelman has to get 2 surgeries this offseason? Wow, I actually didn't know that. I heard that he was going to get one of them, but wow, 2 surgeries. Jeez. That's not good there. That shows just how banged up he was. But man, he is a true warrior on the field. So yeah, they're going to say that the touchdown stands. What an incredible catch there by Jonnu Smith. Here comes on Greg Joseph to attempt the extra point. 3:36 left to go in the first half. From the right hash, Joseph. Kern the holder. Here's the snap to hold. This kick is up. This one is through the uprights and puts this one to a 7-0 game. Tennessee out on top now, and they are doing it by killing off time off the clock with the time of possession. Tennessee possessing the football for 7.5 minutes so far in this game. Baltimore has only touched the ball for 3:53 on the clock. So right now we're on commercial break. Baltimore will get they'll receive the kickoff right after these commercial messages. Strong round of storms Lane is putting out. Passing Kentucky, another round of storms is coming. Well, hopefully just stay safe, man, out there. Hopefully everything will be well out in your area, and hopefully they'll pass with no problem. 3:36 left to go in the first half. Yeah, it's windy outside. It's windy outside where I am, too. We got some strange weather out here, like 60-degree weather up in the northeast, where it should be like 15, 20 degrees at this stage of the year. It's like, we don't have any snow on the ground. No snow on the ground, and neither is like the ski slopes are. They must, like, ski slopes today must have took a big hit. 3:36 left to go in the first quarter. Here comes the kickoff by Tennessee, by Greg Joseph. Baltimore back to return the kick. This ball gets kicked off, and it's going to be returned about the 2-yard line. They take it past the 10. To the left side here, the numbers, 20 to the 25. That's where they're tackled on the return. Baltimore starts out their own 25-yard line. Yeah, Vegas Vic's, me too, dude. I wonder who's going to be the Patriots' new wide receiver coach now. Hopefully it's somebody that'll be, like, really good, that can work with a wide receiving core, and be able to get them to, like, get some separation. Unlike, like, this season, they were struggling big time with separation. Wow, tornado confirmed in Tennessee. That's not good, dude. Stay safe, man. If possible, go into the basement if there are, like, any confirmed tornadoes or anything. 1st and 10, shotgun formation now for Baltimore. They go from the gun. They take the snap. Jackson hands it off up the middle on the run. This one to about the 30-yard line. Gain of 5 in the rush by Mark Ingram. Jimmy Jam putting unseasonably warm here in Colorado too. Colorado Springs also too. Wow, it seems like basically the whole U.S. must be going through like a weird like warm pattern or so. 2nd and 5 as we approach 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Ravens trying to get right back on track. Lamar Jackson was driving into Tennessee territory, then threw an interception. Jackson from the gun now on the 2nd and 5. Nick Boyle in motion to his left. Takes the snap. Jackson steps up. Looking left. Jackson passes across the middle. Got him 1st down on the catch. Willie Snead, the former Saint, now for the Ravens, gets the 1st down after the catch right there. Him and a Tennessee player just jawing off a little bit after the catch. Willie Snead took a shot just upended there by David Long Jr., the inside linebacker of Tennessee in the last play. They were having some words with each other as Willie Snead got the 1st down catch. Oh, yeah, that would be fantastic. We could get Troy Brown as a wide receiving coach. That'd be great. 1st and 10. Baltimore at their own 31-yard line. Jackson from the gun. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Oh, they're going to keep it themselves. They faked the handoff over to Ingram. Jackson took it. About a gain of 4 in the rush to the 35. So it brings up a 2nd and 6. Second and 6 as we have about a minute 40 left to go in the first quarter here. Jackson goes from the pistol right now. Ingram in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. Ingram. Ingram takes it for about a 1-yard gain. He stood up right there. Up the middle. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 coming up on the field. 1:10 left to go in the first quarter here in this stream. Most points scored this year by Baltimore in the first quarter. Fewest points allowed as well, with only 31 allowed in the first quarter of the season. Most yards total per game, average of 115 yards per total on average in the first quarter alone for Baltimore this season. They do a lot of that with their first quarter success. Today, though, they are scoreless. They drove down the field. Jackson got picked off, and they have 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 5 now. Jackson from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass to the 41. Launches left side underneath. That would complete, but not enough to the first down marker. Run out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, a yard short of the marker. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 1 Baltimore. Hey, what is good, Johnny C? Thanks so much for being a part here on the channel. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for coming back. 4th and 1 here. Big play call. They have it at their own territory, at their own 45 for Baltimore. And they're going to keep their offense on the field, but we got like 10 seconds left to go before the end of the quarter, so they're not going to snap it at all. Yep, so they don't break the huddle or anything. The first quarter has just ended. Well, that was a quick quarter. Wow, Baltimore will have a 4th and 1 decision coming up for Harbaugh, coming up right after these commercial messages. We'll get right back here after this commercial break. Yeah, 7 zip to score. What an incredible catch. Left corner fade to the end zone by Jonnu Smith from Ryan Tannehill for Tennessee for the lone touchdown so far in this game. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by in the channel, by the way. I appreciate it right now. 7-0 to score. Lamar's going to sneak for it on 4th down. It's going to be risky for Baltimore. They're pinned back at their own 45-yard line. If they don't get it, that could be trouble there. Tennessee, they're looking for a big stop. They have the opportunity to get one. See if they do. We'll see if Baltimore actually keeps their offense onto the field as well. Johnny C couldn't hang for the San Francisco game. No problem, dude. I actually didn't even stream that game. It was just this game today. The only one that I'm streaming. Wow, taking a look at like the scores of what else is going on in sports. Man, Celtics are taking out all their frustration tonight on the Pelicans, man. Celtics just crushing the Pelicans. Looking at this. Jason Tatum with 41 points. Not even, they just ended the third quarter. That's crazy. Holy moly. Yeah, they got the Pelicans once again, I think, like on the 26th on a Sunday. That's what, that's like that's 2 Sundays from now. They got, the Pelicans once again. I hope to do that game. I think it's on ESPN on a Sunday night there for the Pelicans game. Yeah, Jason Tatum looking so sharp. 41 points. Man, just incredible night for him. 16 for 22. Nails down 6 3-point shots. That's called teamwork right there. Looks like Kemba Walker is fully healthy. He's playing, this team playing like an absolute gem with Tatum carrying the way tonight there for the Celtics. They're just crushing the Pelicans 114-82. Zion Williamson might be back for the Pelicans coming soon as well. So that's something to keep on. But we're back here to action. Baltimore, second time trailing this season at the end of the first quarter. Their last loss was week 4 all the way against Cleveland, where they trailed 7-0. Baltimore going for it. 4th and 1. Oh, they're going to take the snap. Handoff. Up the middle. Let's see where they spot the football. Tennessee says that they didn't get there. Baltimore says they got there. It's going to be close. They bring in the refs here to see who got it. Jackson took it up the middle in the sneak. Jackson saying first down. Bayard saying no, he didn't get it. See, Jackson took it on the quarterback design keeper, actually, up the middle there from the gun. I want to see this. This is a good camera angle we got. We don't know where that football is. It looks like Jackson's short. Looks like Jackson is short right there. Yeah, I don't think he got there. I don't think Lamar Jackson got there at all. Refs are still trying to spot the football. See where this goes. They got the chain gang out. Here's the chain gang onto the field to measure the football. They're going to measure the spot of this ball. Still there yet. They're trying to get where this spot was for the ball. Here comes out the chain gang. Here we go. Ooh, that's going to be so close. He didn't get it. Jackson didn't get it. Turnover on downs by like a centimeter. It was that close. Oh my goodness. Yeah, when I saw the replay right there where the yellow first down automated line is on the screen, didn't look like Jackson had it. Okay, so let's see here. Back to the chat. What's the score? Celtics, Pelicans. I'll update you on that right now, Vegas Fix. Celtics crushing the Pelicans here. Did this game end? Maybe, yeah, I think I had the quarters wrong. Oh, come on. End of the third quarter. Well, yeah, either way, it's 114 to 82. 114 to 82. Celtics crushing the Pelicans tonight. Tennessee gets the football. They're going to take a home run shot going all the way to the end zone on the deep ball. Tennessee hauling it in for the touchdown. They take the home run shot on the first play. And they score it in for 6. Unreal. They just got completely behind the defense. Isn't that number 14, Khalif Raymond? I don't even think he caught a football in the last game. He just gets entirely behind the Baltimore defense. Lays out for it in the end zone. It's going to be a clean catch. Rolls over with a football. That's going to be a touchdown. Takes it with a home run shot on the first play of the game. 45-yard touchdown reception. 15 seconds through the second quarter. This is unreal right now. Wow. Tennessee coming on to attempt the extra point coming up. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. This kick is up. This one is good. 14-0 to score. Tennessee leading it. Unbelievable. Khalif Raymond out of all players gets the touchdown grab. So yeah, we're going to go on commercial break and then we'll be back here in just a moment. So Johnny C's window's working. That's awesome, man. Pushed a 20-hour Friday shift. Took a football Saturday off. Things are good. That's awesome. Vegas Vix told me, he told me last week he wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee actually came in and beat Baltimore. That's what they're doing today. Wow. Yep, Jimmy Jam as well. Wow, I can't believe it. This team just clicking on all cylinders. Man. I would be worried if I'm Kansas City next week because Kansas City blew that game against Tennessee back in November. Kansas City beats Houston. Wow. Okay, so yeah, looks like we're right now on commercial break. We'll head right back into this game in a couple moments. But wow, this is just, I did not expect this at all. Tennessee up 14-0 just like that. Yeah, so man, Celtics just crushing the Pelicans tonight. 116-92 now is the score. Celtics lead with about, I think, 9:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. So they're clicking tonight too. Jason Tatum just hitting his mark here. 41 points by Tatum still. It's the fourth quarter too. I bet they must have pulled the entire team. I bet you. I bet they're getting. Oh, Kemba Walker just made a three-point shot. Yeah, they're killing it tonight. Taco Fall, did he get some minutes? No, he's not even in the box score. You got Enes Kanter's got a double off the bench. Things are clicking here. Kanter 16 points, 11 boards for the Celtics. That's awesome. Kanter perfect 7 for 7 from the floor. Man, things are clicking. Okay, so 15 seconds through the second quarter. Yep, Ravens crowd right now as we take a look at those faces on CBS, what they had the cameras panned on. Man, they are stunned right now. Baltimore gets the kickoff return, past the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Down the right numbers here, there. After the 25, crushed at the 26-yard line on the return, and here comes out Baltimore. What a game plan for the Ravens coming in, for Tennessee coming in to stop the Ravens in this one today. Alright, so Baltimore with the football now is the ball 1st and 10 through the first 21 seconds of the second quarter. Jackson, play action, back to pass. Jackson airs this one out, left side, out and off the fingertips. It's incomplete. Dropped pass right there at the left sideline. Intended for Seth Roberts. Hey, what is good random comments? Thanks so much for stopping by. He was just tuning in. It's looking bad for the Ravens. He didn't see this one coming. Yeah, I am shocked right now. 2nd and 10. 14:33 left to go in the second quarter. And Tennessee is up 14-0. Jackson goes 5 wide right now. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket. Flushed out to the right now. Jackson. Pump fake in the scramble for it. And he gets hit from behind right there on the tackle. Only gains minimal yardage. About a gain of 3 as Kamale Correa was the one who gets the tackle for Tennessee. And it's going to be a 3rd and 7 now for Baltimore. So yeah, total time of possession working big time in Tennessee's favor today. This is a stunner so far. 3rd and 8 coming up. Shotgun formation right now for Baltimore. They take the snap. Back to pass. Jackson launches right sideline, overshoots his intended wide receiver, Hollywood Brown. It's going to bring up a 4th down as the Ravens get a Baltimore 3 and out. This defense came to play today indeed. Man, this has been a disappointment so far for Baltimore in this first half. 4th and 8, Sam Cook will come on. He's going to punt away the football now for Baltimore. Tennessee back to return as they'll call for a fair catch about their own 28-yard line. So that's where Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill will come back out with a football here. They start out from their own 28-yard line. We move on. Commercial break. Wow. Man, so I did not expect that at all. Yeah, so right now we're on commercial break. By the way, scoreboard updates, what's going on throughout other games tonight. Number 2, Duke crushing Wake Forest. 49-23 is the score. in that game. So Duke is just on a roll tonight once again. By the way, I'll be calling them play-by-play against Clemson on Tuesday for their next game. That one's on national TV on ESPN. Let's see here. We're going to take a look at the NBA from today. Celtics on a roll as well. They're crushing the Pelicans 126 to 99. Jason Tatum with 41 points. Gordon Hayward 19 points, 17 by Kemba Walker. Walker 7 assists as well. Wow, Gordon Hayward is a plus 38 tonight on the court for his plus-minus efficiency. That's incredible. Gordon Hayward so efficient tonight. Enes Kanter 8 for 10 from the floor, 18 points, 12 rebounds. This team clicking when they were just on a 3-game losing streak. Everything looks to be clicking in this game against the Pelicans, though. That's exactly what they needed for the Celtics. Hey, welcome back, Vaughn. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man, once again. Yeah, hopefully everything will go well Monday in school, Vaughn. Hopefully everything just works out in your way. You'll be taken out of that class, moving into another class, and Vaughn is eating pizza. Looks like it's a Saturday night tradition for Vaughn to eat pizza. I remember last Saturday you got your pizza when I called the Pats versus Buffalo game. You also were waiting for your pizza. You ordered it in the first quarter, I remember, and you got it at the fourth quarter of that game. Man, I'm still stunned that they gave me a copyright strike for no reason at all on YouTube. I don't know how in the world that happens. Yo, what is good here? Thanks so much for watching the stream here. Don Bomb 26. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're back to action, Tennessee, with a jet sweep right side here. A.J. Brown. Oh, he almost lost the football. He gets back on it, though. It's going to be about a gain of 9 on the jet sweep to the right by A.J. Brown. Brings up second down and short coming up for Tennessee. You go with a little bit of trickery from the trick book here. Vegas Vix wants to see Lamar fight someone and cause his team to lose the game. 2nd and 1 now. Takes the snap. Henry, right side counter, gets it. First down as he takes it to the 41-yard line of Tennessee territory. Got 3 in the rush. Yep, 14-0 Tennessee now. We're into the second quarter. 12:40 left to go in the second quarter. Hey, what is good? Eric from the Rum Boys. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel, my man. I appreciate it. 1st and 10 now. 7 first downs by Tennessee. Doing everything exactly they had according to plan in this game. Shotgun formation, Tannehill. He's got Henry lined up to the left side. 2 to the right, 2 to the left here for Tennessee. Tannehill from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket, launches. Down the left sideline, this one's up, and it's incomplete. Overthrows his intended wide receiver on the play, as that was number 19, Tajay Sharp, and it brings up now a 2nd and 10 for the Titans. What is good, Eric? Thanks so much for stopping by, my man, on Sportscaster. I appreciate it. Second and 10 now. Onto the field for Tennessee. They have the football at their own 41-yard line. Henry under center. Handoff to Henry. Gets blown up in the backfield for a big loss. Stop down for a loss of 5. Back at the 36-yard line as he gets tackled right there. Swarmed up by the big man, number 98, Brandon Williams, the defensive end for Baltimore. Yup, Derrick Henry just got popped right there in the backfield. 3rd and 14 now. 5 wide, 2 to the right, 3 to the left for Tennessee. Tannehill from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket. Tannehill steps up, pump fake, launches down the left sideline. This one up. This one well overthrown over the left sideline. It's incomplete and brings up a 4th down. Tennessee's offense goes off the field. Baltimore's going to get this football back. Oh, that's interesting. So I have to include your channel description. The material is not your property. That's not exactly right, but there's a disclaimer you have to post. Oh. This ball gets punted away all the way back into the end zone and out of play. Oh, that's cool to know. I would definitely go back and reference that. I even put on the channel, though, the channel description, this is not the game. This is my play-by-play and reactions only. This is a holding penalty. It's going to be by Baltimore, so Baltimore gets called for holding on the punt. Yeah, Eric putting out here. He didn't realize Baylor versus Kansas. Yeah, that was today, man. Baylor looks legit, dude. 5-0 against AP top 25 opponents. They look legit right now for a team. Hey, what is good, Alex? Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Dude, Alex, we got copyrighted here before the stream started. YouTube took down our video on the schedule for some reason. I couldn't believe it. We got a copyright strike here. They gave me like a warning or something like that, which I filed an appeal and everything. Tennessee winning and also the Capitals losing to the Devils right now. Man, not looking good for Alex's sports teams at the moment here. Still got a chance to turn it around though, man. Too hard to care about college basketball when Louisville is yet again underperformed. I hear you, dude. I hear you. Close game against Notre Dame. Yeah, they gave me a copyright strike just for scheduling the video. They took it down because they thought it was like NFL content on it. I didn't even have it go live yet. I just scheduled the video and YouTube took it down. It's like, I have no clue why in the world they even did that. Like, I've never had that happen before. I've done hundreds and hundreds of streams. And they took it down for some reason. Yeah, that was a close game, dude, against Notre Dame today. I was shocked that they barely held on to beat Notre Dame. That's an easy cupcake team that they should be able to easily beat by. It might be the title. Weird. Because, yeah, I do put a live play-by-play and reactions on the thing. Hey, no problem, Alex. Thanks so much for stopping by. First and 10, 11-10, left to go in the second half. Jackson with the football, he takes the snap. As he hands it off to Ingram. Ingram up the middle for about a gain of 5, takes it to the 15-yard line. Second down and 5 here for Baltimore. Yeah, Ravens do indeed need to wake up. They take the snap. Jackson, quarterback keeper up the middle, takes it to the 22, first down. So big first down rush right there by Baltimore as they pick it up at the 22-yard line. They have the football right now. One on the play clock. They're able to get it out. Takes the snap. Jackson. Pass across the middle. Incomplete right there. Trying to hit his receiver in stride, but no. Couldn't hit him. Right up the middle of the field. Had separation, though, as that was number 11, Seth Roberts. Pass falls incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Yeah, that's example there. So, New England Patriots versus whoever instead of the Pats game. Yeah. 2nd and 10 now. Ravens with the football with 9:52 left to go in the second quarter. Ah, sorry to hear that, Vaughn. Hopefully everything will go better for you, man. Shotgun formation, they take the snap. Baltimore. Looking right, passes this one, wobbly pass, and it's going to be tipped incomplete. Coming in there to break it up for Tennessee. On the play, Tremaine Brock. On the pass from Lamar Jackson brings up a 3rd and 10. Yeah, he keeps on going to his wide receivers. Here, he's going to make use of his tight ends. Good point there. Make use of the tight ends. Third and 10 now onto the field. They go from the gun, takes the snap. Jackson stepping up right now. Rolls out. Passes. Oh, he's complete. Past the 45 to the 50. Diving down right at midfield. Gets the first down to Hollywood Brown and picks it up. Yeah, Marquise Hollywood Brown coming in big there for the first down catch to move the chains. 1st and 10, 9-10 left to go in the second quarter. Brown now along the sideline after that one. Jackson in the 1st and 10 here. 52 yards through the air by Jackson. They have it at the 49. Tennessee territory. Jackson takes a snap and he falls down. Minimal yardage. Picks up about 2. He wanted a flag. Could have been helmet to helmet late on that one on the tackle by Tennessee. Like to see the replay if we could get it. Jackson falls down. Yeah, that should have been a flag. Should have drew a flag by Jeffrey Simmons, 98 for Tennessee. Just pounced right on Jackson's helmet after he fell to the ground and became defenseless. 2nd and 9. Yeah, Vaughn Pudding, I was not as mad when the Patriots lost like John back in Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final. Yeah, John was crying, dude. Because I mean, the Patriots, you see them in the Super Bowl like every single year. I mean, the Bruins, you see them like once in like every like 6 or 7 years from like time to time for the Bruins. Eight minutes left to go before halftime. It was more like disappointment about the team from this season that everything had just gone down like hell this year. I hope next year they can just have like a good bounce back year. I hope that Tom is back and he can prove to everybody that he can still play. Age 43 for Tom. And that he can prove to everyone that he can still play. He could keep up with all the big boys in the NFL. 3rd and 6 now. Jackson takes the snap. Pass across the middle. Gets him. He finds his tight end for the first down. That's Mark Andrews at the 28. Jimmy Jam's going for Tennessee. Knows better than to never count the Ravens out, though. Lamar Jackson. Yup, he is indeed a beast. First and 10 now at the 29-yard line. They go from the ace formation. Jackson, play action back to pass. Airs it out. Wobbly right side. That one deflected, broken up. It's incomplete. Adoree Jackson in coverage. Yeah, YouTube caught in the middle of the copyright infringement versus free speech there, channel owners. Tons of YouTube tutorials where the line is drawn even if it changes. Yeah, it's crazy internet out there. Jackson takes it right side. He's going to get swarmed on the quarterback keeper. Logan Ryan able to swarm him up there and take him down in the loss in the backfield. About a loss of 3. Also, Corrier there to take him down alongside Ryan. Third down as we approach the 6-minute mark left to go before halftime. 3rd and 12 for Baltimore. They go from the gun. Jackson takes the snap. Looking right, looking left. Going to air this one out. Across the middle. Got Snead. Oh, Snead just gets absolutely leveled right there at the 22. What a tackle. Wesley Woodyard. The big shot on Willie Snead. Taking him down. Oh, Snead dropped the pass. Snead bobbled it. Yeah, that's going to be a drop. Yep, Snead dropped it. Snead dropped it. 4th and 12. Here comes out Justin Tucker, one of the best in the game, kicking field goals in the NFL. 49-yarder from the right hash. See if Baltimore can get on the bar to snap the hole. This kick, Tucker. This one is up, looking good, and it's right dead center. Down the middle for 3 by Justin Tucker. 14-3 now the score. So we'll go on to commercial break. Frustration. Lamar Jackson taking his helmet off, throws it right there, right next to the telephone. Hanging up as we're going to go to a commercial break right now. Not looking good for the Ravens, though, down by 2 scores. Vegas Vic thought Lamar Jackson was going to break Logan Ryan's ankles on the last play. Man, he just got swarmed right up in the backfield. Yeah, so right now we're just on a commercial break. We'll go right back to this game here in just a moment, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. Yeah, Johnny C putting out. Yeah, I'm using OBS. That's why. It's delayed a little bit. He puts my channel has a delay from the aired game, so if you're providing a forum on football that just happened, you're good. If you're providing a broadcast, you're not good. Well, yeah, this is play-by-play of the game. I see a lot of people do it for the play-by-play stuff. There's multiple people that's doing it the same as me. Should people prank call the skull Vaughn's putting here? No. You don't want to do that. If I was Lamar and you have the second half to adjust and get into the... Yeah, you still have that second half to get into the game for Lamar. Yeah, for Baltimore here, it's... They haven't been playing. Like, these starters, they sat out for that game week 17 against Pittsburgh, so they haven't received any action, like game action, onto the field since week 16, basically, as Tennessee gets the kickoff. They run this one, they take it to about the 23-yard line, and that's where they're tackled by the Ravens. Celtics beat the Pelicans, wow, by 35 points. Yeah, I was looking at that game, just blowing them out constantly. throughout the game. Jason Tatum finished with 41, 140 to 105. Wow, incredible. What a game there. Jason Tatum, one of the best games of his career. 16 for 22, 6 3-point shots. And he did that all career high, 41 for Tatum in 3 quarters. That's awesome. So we're back to action. They take the snap, right side over on the jet sweep reverse to the right. That one going nowhere. That was Earl Thomas coming up with a tackle, brings up a 2nd and long. Yep, Celtics definitely taking out all their frustration, the Pelicans. Actually, that pass was passed in the flat there. Flat for no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Tannehill under center, Henry right behind him, the running back. He's got 3 wide to the left side. Takes the snap, Tannehill. Hand off Henry. Henry up the middle here. Pass to 20. Cuts towards the right side. Down the right sideline here. 25, 30, 35. Henry. Stiff arm. Getting out of bounds. Gets the first down around that midfield area. We'll take a look, see where that football was. What a rush by Derrick Henry, though. One of the biggest rushes of the game so far. What a run. Henry up the middle. Sees a hole. Cuts to the right side. And there he is, working on Earl Thomas' stiff arm. One stiff arm, pokes Earl Thomas to his back behind where he is, where the football just pushes him out in front of him. Thinks that he's a blocker. 1st and 10, just shy midfield. At the 46-yard line. I formation for Tennessee with 4:30 left to go in the 2nd quarter. We have a flag right on the snap. That's going to be a false start by Tennessee. False start by Tennessee, so it backs them up 5 now to about the 41. Yeah, delay is key here, Johnny C is saying here. Talking play-by-play of a game three seconds ago. The same from a game from 1945. Devils in the details. We're talking past football. 1st and 15. They have it at their own 41 for Tennessee. They take the snap. Play action. Back to pass Tannehill. Screens it out left side over to Henry. Henry. Left side here, 40 to the 45. He's wrapped up around the 48-yard line. Pick up about 7. Brings up now a 2nd down. And about 8 here for Tennessee. Wow. Ellis Kanter tonight for the Celtics had 22 points and 19 rebounds. That's incredible. 7 of those offensive boards. 10 for 13 from the floor. That's what we need from a center. That's awesome. 2nd and 7. They take the snap. Tannehill up the middle as he hands it off to Henry and the carry. Henry. 1 gain to midfield. So I'll label myself as current history. That's too funny. That's weird, though. I've seen other people get taken down on YouTube for some of that stuff for some reason, though. Last year, the NBA took down a bunch of channels for their scoreboard for, like, no reason at all. I know the Sports Fury got a copyright strike for that for some reason. 3rd and 6 coming up on the fields. They go from the shotgun formation for Tennessee right at midfield. Takes the snap here. Tannehill. Back to pass. Rolls out to his right. Tannehill stepping up. He passes across the middle. That one tipped in. Almost intercepted. Had a chance on the football. Number 54 for the Ravens coming in there. Tyus Bowser couldn't pick it off. And the fall is incomplete as that ball was bobbled across the field. Am I going to call North Carolina on the phone for UNC? Probably not there. Probably well, we'll see this season. I know for basketball, their team's struggling, but for football next year, if they're on like national TV or so, I might do like a college football game from like time after time. But most of it will just basically be NFL. 4th and 6. They snap the football, boot this one away at the 40 as Tennessee will be back, or Baltimore back to return this punt. They're gonna let it bounce in their back of their own end zone, and the Ravens will take over. They start at their own 20-yard line. So yeah, 14-3 the score. Nothing is going Baltimore's way. 2:30 left to go here before halftime in this game, as we are on Final Yard Football on YouTube today, calling play-by-play. Still baffled, like from earlier today, about that. So yeah, we'll be right back here after these commercial breaks here, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by in the channel once again. Hey, what is good, Alex? He is back here. He has one serious question. How in the world is the Capitals losing to the New Jersey Devils? Oof. Man, I feel for you, man. Let's see here. I'm going to take a look at those two teams for hockey here. Let's bring up, I'm going to bring up their records. See what they look like so far, because I don't have a feel of the NHL standings. I know John knows a whole lot about the NHL standings, but I'm more of like college basketball, NBA. I have a feel of that standings. Yeah, Capitals, clearly, yeah, number 1 in the Metropolitan, and oh yeah, that's best against the worst in the Metropolitan. Wow. Man, it's kind of like the last year, Tampa Bay Lightning's best team in hockey, getting out in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. All right, so 2:32 left to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 coming onto the field here, everybody. No, the football at the 5-yard line to start out here for Baltimore. Yeah, definitely. It's all about how you package your presentation. I hear that, man. Jackson takes a snap across the middle. That pass complete. Short gain, though, about only a catch of 4 yards to the 9-yard line and the completion. So bring up about a 2nd down and 6. Second down and 6 here for Baltimore as they have it about at their own 10-yard line. And we get to the 2-minute warning. Clock stopped here. 2 minutes left to go as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Let's see, Alex putting out, to be honest, everyone is going to laugh at him, raging 24/7 on social media and at school. Good old rage video would do it there. Man, Caps losing against the Devils right now. It's just upset city in sports this year. So defend your freedom of speech until you're sponsored by Doritos. That's too funny. So yeah, right now in a commercial break, we'll get right back in here in just a moment. Breaking news, Chris Ash is the next head coach for the Modesto High School football team. Funny one, Vaughn. Good old Chris Ash. Yep, no more at Rutgers for Chris Ash. Johnny C meant Dory toes. Now they'll get him too. Second and 5 coming up onto the fields. Baltimore with the football now as we just got to the 2-minute warning just a moment ago. Ravens go from the gun. They have it at their own 10. They take the snap. Jackson passes right side underneath. Justice Hill gets it. Tries to get to the first down marker. Runs out of bounds at the right sideline. And he is just, appears to be just a tad short and brings up a 3rd and short coming up for Baltimore. Oh, they're going to say first down. They gave him a generous spot. That's Mark Ingram along the sideline. That is not good now for Baltimore. He is in a walking boot along the sideline. They have Justice Hill and his running back this time around. Jackson takes a snap, pump fake. Looking right, looking left. He escapes it. He just throws this one to the left side of the crowd out of bounds. Second and 10 now, minute 47. Left to go before halftime. 3 timeouts left for Baltimore, too. 3 also by Tennessee. Yeah, resting Mark Ingram. Right now, it appears to be the case. Ravens go from the gun, takes the snap. Back to pass. Jackson, pump fake, and he gets sacked all the way back at the 5-yard line for a loss. Huge sack right there coming in. Camille Courier for Tennessee. And things not going so well for Baltimore at all today. Third and 16, 1:42 left to go in the second quarter. Let's see here. Baltimore today on third downs. 2 for 5 tonight on third down conversions. 8 first downs by Tennessee, 8 first downs by Baltimore as well. Total yardage. Tennessee out. Yardaging Baltimore by 10, 139 to 129. That could change if Baltimore does get 10 plus on this one. Ravens on a big third down. Need to get 16 for the first down. They have it at their own 9-yard line. Jackson, 5 wide, takes a snap. Back to pass here from his own end zone. Jackson stepping up, launching across the middle. He's got it first down past the 30 to the 35. And tackle right at the 35-yard line on a catch. First down reception. This receiver's hurt, though. Crawling out of bounds along the sideline. It's number 10 for Baltimore. On the catch. What a catch, though, by Chris Moore. But he had to crawl along the sideline and get his replacement. Jackson takes the snap. Minute 12 left to go. Flushed out to the left side. Jackson passes this one down the left sideline. Oh, he was open. And it's incomplete. Justice Hill, the running back, wide open right there. Down the far left sideline. That was Seth Roberts, actually. Seth Roberts, number 11. Not number 10, Chris Moore. It was Seth Roberts who had to crawl off the field, who got the catch on the first down, but took a big shot as well. He gets checked out. He puts his helmet right back on. 25 yards to Justin Tucker's field goal target distant line now. Second and 10, 1:08 left to go in the second quarter. 5 wide, takes the snap here. Jackson steps up, releases. Across the middle, gets him first down the right side and out of bounds. around the 49-yard line of Tennessee territories. Marquise Brown with a first down catch. Yes, indeed, Jimmy Jam. Playoffs is just the start of a whole new season. 16 games don't matter. That's indeed what it is. Same as March Madness. Same as the March Madness tournament. That's why it's so great. It is the playoffs basically for March Madness. Even though you have to build up your resume during the actual season. That's what you're doing during the season for college basketball, is building up your resume. This pass across the middle, caught by Snead. Snead past the 45, dragged down from behind at the 42-yard line, 2 yards shy, approximately from Tucker's field goal line. Baltimore, they're still trying to roll here, going hurry up with 45 seconds left to go with 3 timeouts left to go in their pocket. Jackson from the gun, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Take the snap, Jackson here in the pocket. Jackson stepping up. He's going to run for it. Down the left side here. Past the 45. Tries to get to the 40. He does. Picks up the first down. Out of bounds at the 38. Yes, Vaughn. Rutgers needed to win today to be in the top 25. And unfortunately, they didn't. First and 10 for Lamar Jackson and Baltimore as they have it at their 38-yard line at Tennessee. First and 10 Baltimore from the gun. They take the snap. Jackson steps up. Jackson gets sacked. All the way back out of field goal range. Tackled right there at the 47 of Tennessee. Yeah, Johnny C's gonna admit, though, Lamar's a freak week after week. Yes, I bet he's gonna be freaky fast with the second half adjustments Baltimore makes. They're not gonna let Tennessee off easy, off the stick in this game. I bet this is gonna be a whole different competition in the second half. Yeah, this game definitely getting good. What a sack there by Tennessee. 26 seconds left to go before halftime. Second and 18, 5 wide for Baltimore. Takes the snap, Jackson. Pass across the middle. Got him. Justice Hill with a stiff arm. He gets tackled in the open field and did not reach the sideline in time. Are they going to burn a timeout? Yes, they are. They burned it with 18 seconds left. So Baltimore takes their second timeout of the first half. Burns it with 18 seconds left. Nick Saban always gets mad at the media. Vaughn is putting out. Good old Nick Saban. All right, 3rd and 14 now. Onto the field, they take the snap. Jackson in the air. This one home run ball, right side. Oh! What a catch by Marquise Hollywood Brown at the near right sideline at the 5-yard line. It's going to be first down Baltimore. What an incredible catch. Took a shot right there. A pop on the reception. One-handed with the right hand in traffic. Adoree Jackson in coverage alongside 2 other Tennessee players. What an incredible catch. Oh my gosh. Superstar in the making with that grab. One-handed right hand. Took a shot right there at the 5. That was incredible. Right hand straight in, brings it to the body. Tennessee coming up with a big tackle right there. Monty Hooker blows him up, takes him on a shot at the 5. I don't know how in the world he was able to hang on to that one. Timeout taken by Baltimore. 11 seconds left to go. First and goal from the 5. Vaughn thinks that Lane Kiffin will do well in Ole Miss next season. I hope so, man. That'd be cool to see Lane Kiffin get some success there. Yeah, Tennessee, after he left at Tennessee, they've just dropped big time without him. Jackson here, 5 wide. 2 to the left, 3 to the right. First and goal from the 5. Takes the snap, Jackson. Jackson looking left. Jackson tries to escape. 2 as the left. Oh, he almost got stumbled. Passes. Left corner all the way to the back of the end zone. Throws this one up to the crowd, and the fan hauls it in with 3 seconds left to go. And this is a Lamar Jackson fan, by the way. He's happy about the football. Oh, man. Golden opportunity there for Baltimore. Couldn't put any points on the board. So they're going to have to kick the field goal, settle for 3. Man, this would be a good game if it was a little bit closer at halftime. Bring up the hype level a little bit. So they're going to go for the field goal now. Right hash, chip shot here. Justin Tucker from 22. Mr. Automatic. Perfect 1-for-1 in this game. Hit the first one for 49. A snap to hold. This kicks up. Dead center. It's good. Field goals. That's on the board by the Ravens as we hit the road here to halftime. 14-6. The score as we go into halftime. And Baltimore will receive the second half kickoff, so I'll keep the ball possession on Baltimore as well. So, yeah, right now we're just at halftime. Mike Leach will bring Mississippi State to a 9-win season, Vaughn is putting here. So, yeah, Mike Leach was just hired at Mississippi State back on Friday. That was like a month later after he got like a contract extension. He got a contract extension last December. Yeah, pretty bad clock management there by the Ravens. They only ended up getting a field goal out of that one. Oh, man, it would be even worse clock management if Lamar Jackson fell down and got tackled. I don't know how in the world he was able to stay on his feet and just throw that ball to the back of the end zone. If he had gotten sacked for a big loss, the time would have just ran off the clock anyway, and you would have had nothing on the board on that drive. Baylor needs a new head coach now as their head coach is now coaching the Panthers. So, yeah, right now we're just on this commercial break. We'll head right back over here at halftime, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by today, by the way, for play-by-play. Yeah, so right now we're just at halftime. Then we'll get back in a little bit, everyone. 14-6 the score here at half. Hey, welcome in, Alex. He is back. Oh, man. Capitals lost 5-1, dude. Oof. Sorry to hear that, brother. Against the worst team in their division. Alright, so not a whole lot of scoring going on in the first half. Well, Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill, 2 pass touchdowns, 79 yards through the air. One of the big passing touchdowns, though, getting behind the defense. And a huge grab for 6 there was Khalif Raymond, the largest play of the game. 45-yard touchdown grab in his first catch of the game. And McCole Pruitt with a 15-yard catch. Jonnu Smith with 2 catches. One of them an incredible catch for a left corner fade to the end zone for 6. Hey, welcome Juju Potch. He is back here on the channel. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it for joining me back here on the channel. And Vaughn puts Texas A&M needs to have a bounce-back season next year for football. Yeah, definitely the bounce-back season there for Texas A&M. So yeah, right now we're just on this commercial break. We'll head right back here after halftime, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by the way, today for the play-by-play. Yeah, man, same here, dude. I'm shocked that the Ravens are down in this game. Well, they haven't been a lot of these starters just haven't been playing since week 16 for a lot of them. My day's been pretty well. Yeah, my day's been pretty good. I covered Baylor versus Kansas earlier today on the basketball channel. That was a shocking win that Baylor had too. So yeah, there's been some pretty good college basketball games as of late, which is just been fantastic to watch. Yeah, I saw a little bit of the 49ers versus Vikings game. I saw the end of it, but I didn't watch the whole game. Let's see, Vaughn putting out, do you think that his crush likes college football? I would say probably not there, Vaughn. I don't think that girls are into college football as much as, like, guys. Jimmy Jam putting Mike Leach and his number 5 Red Raiders beat the number 2 Texas Longhorns back in 2008. His nickname is the Mad Scientist. Yeah, I was saying the other day that I remember one of those games, the Graham Harrell touchdown pass to Crabtree. I believe the final score was 39-33 in that game. That was the Saturday night game of the week. That propelled Texas Tech to the number 1 team in the nation. That was a tight division there, Big 12, between Texas, Nebraska, Oklahoma State was pretty good at the time too. I think they had Brandon Weeden as quarterback. Um, they had somebody who had like over 1,000 receiving yards that season, and maybe a season later, Justin Blackman. He was supposed to be like really good in the NFL, and he just couldn't stay off the weed for Justin Blackman. He got suspended 2 separate times. But yeah, Oklahoma State was a good team back in the day too for college football. That was fun to watch. High scoring Big 12 games. Back in the day, Missouri was good too. I think they were a pretty good team. I think 2009, Chase Daniel and Missouri beat Oklahoma, I think, and it was #1 Oklahoma at the time, and they beat them. So yeah, right now we're just on this commercial break. We'll get right back to the second half in a little bit. Yeah, Lamar needs to make some big time adjustments here in the second half. Yep, Texas A&M was in the Big 12. That's when Texas A&M and Texas, back in the day, they used to play each other on Thanksgiving. It used to be the only college football game on Thanksgiving. And I remember Texas A&M, before those games, they used to have a bonfire at their campus. And then one of the years, the bonfire just collapsed, and it collapsed on like a bunch of people for the college students there. Crazy. I remember watching an episode of that one time. Hey, thanks so much, Juju. I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by. So yeah, we'll be back to action here right after these commercial messages, everybody. We're at halftime right now. Big time adjustments in store for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens as we'll get ready for the second half in a little bit. Vaughn wants to know more about Joe Burrow and his crush. Ooh, that's not a good thing. You should know a whole lot more about your crush than Joe Burrow, Vaughn. Who's my favorite player of all time for the Patriots? I would go with Gronk there. So I would go with Gronk there for my favorite player of all time. Wish he was still playing. Retired too soon as we're back to action. This ball gets kicked away. Baltimore returns it past the 5 to the 10. Down the near sideline. Left side 20 to the 25. Knocked out of bounds around the 27-yard line on the return for the Ravens as we're back to action. Fawn's Crush does not even know who Joe Burrow is. Yeah, I bet that she wouldn't know. So through the first 5 seconds here of the third quarter. Major adjustments indeed in store. Yeah, here comes back Mark Ingram. He was resting along the sideline. Looks like he took off that knee brace right before he got back to action here. So Mark Ingram still along the sideline right now, but we'll see if he's able to get out there for the Ravens. Baltimore with the football now as they start out the second half from the 24-yard line of their own territory. They go from the gun here. Jackson takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass. Jackson steps up in the pocket. Releases across the field. In the middle of the field, that ball is dropped. Intended for Nick Boyle. Incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Hey, welcome in, Josh. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Second and 10 now for Baltimore. They go from the shotgun formation at the 24. Jackson takes a snap. Jackson will go, keeping himself right side, 25, down the right sideline, 30. Picks it up. He picks about a gain of 9. Brings up a 3rd and 1. Who do I think's going to win the game? If I had to bet on this game, I would pick Baltimore to win this game. I'm shocked, though, that they're rusty, like struggling like this in this game so far. Josh's girlfriend loves the Ravens. Okay, so Josh's girlfriend likes the Ravens. 3rd and 1. Jackson takes a snap, steps into the pocket. Jackson's going to run for it, diving for the first down marker. It's going to be really close. 14 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And Lamar Jackson dove out for it. Johnny C had the Seahawks as this week's upset, but Tennessee has them wondering right now. Let's see where that knee was down. Ooh, that appeared to be, is that shy? I'm going to take a look at the football. They're going to say first down. 1st and 10. Jackson takes the snap. Passes. Across the middle on the diving hands of Nick Boyle. Couldn't haul it in. It's incomplete. Hey, welcome in, Brayton. Thanks so much for stopping by, man, on the channel. Nick Boyle trying to lay it out for that one off his fingertips, incomplete. Second and 10 now, Baltimore. 13:34 left to go in the third quarter now. They take the snap. Jackson hands it off right side here to Ingram. Ingram breaking a tackle past the 40. Takes it to at the 41-yard line in the carry. My week was pretty good. Pretty good week. Everything's pretty well. So yeah, right now we're just on the commercial break here. Josh is going for Baltimore in this one. We'll get back after these commercial messages here, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by the way, on this game. So yeah, right now we're just on the commercial break. We'll see if the Ravens can get anything rolling along. 13:34 left to go in the third quarter for Baltimore as they'll have the football coming up. 3rd and 3 at their own 41-yard line right after these commercial messages. So Johnny C putting Brady Troy Brown as his all-time favorites. Lawrence Taylor was also freaking amazing. Yeah, Troy Brown, one of my top two. The versatility of Troy Brown was just incredible. He played defense, stepping in, filling in for the team. He did it all for Troy Brown. Also, Ty Law. Ty Law was one of my favorite players of all time, too. 3rd and 3 coming up. Shotgun formation now as Jackson takes the snap in the 3rd and 3 in the pocket, launches across the middle, gets it first down over to Hollywood Brown, and he gets tackled right at midfield as he picks up about a gain of 9, gets the first down. Brown is hurt, though. He is down on the ground, laying down on his back. He gets up. Okay, that's a positive sign there for Brown. Hey, welcome back, Alex. Thanks so much for stopping by. He's just staring at the final score, just laughing, angry. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, dude, about your team. First and 10. Ball midfield now. Jackson takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass Jackson across the middle. Launches. And that one's going to be broken up, incomplete. Adoree Jackson in coverage. That ball was intended for Miles Boykin. Fell incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10 in midfield. Second and 10 now. They're going to take the snap, and Jackson's going to keep it left sideline here. Takes it out of bounds for about a gain of 4 to the 46. Alex has a funny story that I'm going to laugh and cry all the way at the end of my stream. Let me know when you have it, man. We do have a flag down. There's going to be a penalty here. It's going to be holding by Baltimore, so it takes Baltimore back. Mark Andrews was the one who committed the penalty on the holding call. Yeah, just straight up holding right there. I think that was that 24 for Tennessee. Kenny Vaccaro was the one he was holding on to. Where is John? John's not here when you need him to be here. It's too funny. 13:27 left to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 17 coming up now. Baltimore with the football. They have it at their own 43. 5 wide for Jackson here. 2 to the left, 3 to the right. Lamar takes the snap. In the pocket, Jackson stepping up, and he's going to evade the pressure here. Steps up past the 45, scrambles. 50, 45, 40, 35, down left side. Stumbles and tumbles here. Dragged down around the 26-yard line. And a huge, huge pickup by Jackson, and that is the magic they need from him today here in Baltimore. Huge first down run all the way to the 26 of Tennessee territory. So Alex putting out here, so the game that he didn't go to was the Capitals and Senators. Couple of guys just kissing and tongue licking and sitting on faces. Everyone was just staring at them, and the girl threw up. Oof. Oh man. Oh man, that's too funny. Ty Law, yep. Ty Law is fantastic. He opened up like a bunch of like trampoline parks over in the area where I live in. He sometimes like when he used to play back in the Patriots, and even after he retired or so from the Patriots, my sister, she works at like one of those like gaming places for like an entertainment complex over on the weekends. Ty Law used to visit with his kids like once like every couple weeks at like the gaming place that she worked at. It's one of those types of like places that's like like indoor like arcade game type of place. 1st and 10 now. Jackson takes the snap, airs this one out, across to the end zone, overthrows his intended wide receiver. It's incomplete over to Brown. The girl threw up and their kids were everywhere just staring at it. Man, that's too funny. And Jimmy Jam is eating right now. You don't want that. 2nd and 10 on the field here. 11 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Going 5 wide for Baltimore. They take the snap. Jackson back to pass in the pocket. There's this one out across the middle. That ball is caught. Tight traffic. Gets at the 18-yard line. It is Hayden Hurst, the tight end. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and short. Third and 2 now with 10:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Big play here. We'll see if Jackson can keep it. They have it at the 19. Jackson takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Going to be close to a 1st down as the refs come in. Looks like the ref is coming in just shy of that 1st down marker. Oof, we have a Tennessee injury on the field too. This is going to be number 51. Tennessee, that's not good. David Long Jr. down on the field right now for Tennessee as he is injured. Looks like he's grabbing that right ankle area of David Long as we'll have an injury timeout. So it looks like we're going to go right to commercial break. That does not look good for Long as he is down in the field here at the moment. So currently on a commercial break. We'll get right back here in a couple moments, everybody. Monday is his last gym class for Vaughn. Well, good luck, man. Hopefully those kids just don't appear in that gym class. That would help you out a ton. And hopefully just you'll be able to go into another class, I really hope, for you. Lamar, best running back. Yeah, he's such a beast. All these mobile quarterbacks, the NFL is just turning to a completely different level now. All these mobile quarterbacks nowadays. Alex is in Baltimore now, so hopefully he sees all the purple at the stadium. Wow, he's just close by to the Ravens M&T Bank Stadium where he is. Next stream Vaughn is putting out here, I do plan to do the national championship stream for you guys here on the football channel on Monday. And then basketball. We're going to be focusing a lot more on the basketball channel because that's where I just like to do more like for basketball. There's so much more opportunity there to grow in the basketball channel. So that's what we're going to be focusing on more here. It's kind of like man, I don't know, hopefully everything going forward here on the channel is fine today. So they put this channel to get it's still making me really mad why they did that. So 4th and 1. 4th and inches, Baltimore is going to go for it. Jackson takes a snap, moves to his right, moves back, and he gets stuffed, and he didn't appear to get there. Another 4th down stop by Tennessee. Jackson didn't get there to the first down markers. He tried to sneak it. Tried to go towards the right, then he went back towards the left, and Tennessee, complete brick wall, barging up in front, taking him back. Alex has gym now, so in about 2 weeks he'll have health, and it's a graduation requirement. Oh, man. I remember that health class. Health class is just, that was like a huge joke back in high school. Yep, another 4th down stop. Yeah, I really do hope so, about 1K on the March Madness tournament. I really do hope so. YouTube made me really mad tonight. I can't believe that they took down my video for no apparent reason, all because I scheduled in the video. 14-6 now the score. Tennessee with the football. They go into the ace formation. Tannehill takes the snap, handoff, Henry here, past the 20, takes it just shy of the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up about a 2nd down and 5. So here they have the football, Tennessee into the I formation. 2nd and 5, they take the snap, handoff, Henry up the middle again, takes it past the 25, just shy of the 28-yard line. It's going to be about a 3rd and 1 coming up on the field for Tennessee. So we're under 9 minutes left to go. Yeah, if you put the thumbnail and say I'm not showing the game. I don't know why they took it down. Here's the handoff up the middle. Henry gets over the big hole. 35 to the 40 past midfield. Going off to the races here. Inside Baltimore territory. 30, 25, 20. Down the right sideline. Taken down inside the 10-yard line at the 7 by Derrick Henry. He was rolled down. Baltimore thought that they stripped him of the football, but Henry rolled down with his knee down at the 7. Oh, man, so sad, dude. So sad about Neil from Rush passing away. So sad, dude. Of course, prayers to everybody. All his bandmates, everyone in his family and friends, man. Prayers out to them. 1st and goal now. Henry indeed a tank, handoff. Henry up the middle, past the 5 to the 4-yard line, and a 2nd and goal with 7:40 and counting down left to go in the 3rd quarter here. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Alex. So we went to see Rush back in 2014. That's so cool, dude. 2nd and goal, Derrick Henry just putting up the yardage today. 133 on the ground. Yeah, so that run. That was a huge run. It stood. 2nd and goal now. Tennessee from the 4. They take the snap. Tannehill across the middle to the end zone. Broken up. It's incomplete. Tight coverage right there intended for his wide receiver, number 15, Darius Jennings. In the middle of the end zone. It's Marcus Peters right there in coverage. He was the one to take that out of the hands of Jennings. 3rd and goal. $6:59 left to go in the 3rd quarter. On the 3rd and goal coming up. They go from the... Oh, they're going to go Derrick Henry. Direct snap. Going to the end zone on the pass. Henry passes it over to Corey Davis for the touchdown. Baltimore with a 20 spot. Direct snap over to Derrick Henry. Jump pass to Corey Davis. Back of the end zone. Gets it in for the TD. That looks sick right there. Just like Don Terry Poe did for Kansas City against Denver a couple years ago. Biggest quarterback ever. What a pass right there. Oh, man. Henry takes it. Henry jump past the end zone touchdown. 20-6, and coming on to attempt the extra point is Greg Joseph. From the right hash, the snap to hold this kicks up. Joseph nails this one. It's good. 21-6. Ryan Tannehill. What a resurgence here at Tennessee. The team that could not even score on Columbus Day weekend. 17-0 they lost to Denver. They turned a hit from Mariota to Tannehill after that. And what a season they've had with Tannehill. Wow. Hey, welcome in 2D Super Productions. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. If Tennessee makes the Super Bowl, Derrick Henry, Madden 21 cover. Yeah, I would definitely say so, because San Francisco doesn't really have like many like offensive like superpower stars in their team. They do have George Kittle. They do have like, they don't have like a star like player though. Like they do it all kind of like equally as a team for San Francisco. Defensively, it's where San Francisco totally is a beast in. They're a defensive powerhouse there for San Francisco. Then offensively, they kind of have like players who kind of like equal out with each other. Very good balance offensively there, but they are heavily reliant upon their defense. Like George Kittle is one of their big main threats. Emmanuel Sanders, and then they do the running game with multiple players. For running back there, Matt Breida has been the main back this year for San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, Raheem Mostert has been like a good, really go-to back so far this year, picking up huge yards in the ground. Yeah, upset of the century right now. I think Baltimore was like a 10-point favorite in this game, by the way. Wow. I am shocked. 21-6 the score. Baltimore will get the ball back after this kickoff in just a moment. Yep, unfortunately, Baltimore just hasn't come into this game prepared at all. Will Tennessee make it to the Super Bowl? That's going to be the question Vaughn's putting here. Oh, man, if they still hold on to beat Baltimore, I feel pretty comfortable there putting Tennessee in the Super Bowl. They take on Kansas City or Houston. I would go with Kansas City, and they already showed that they could beat Kansas City, too. So I would go with Tennessee then, if Tennessee is able to make it past Baltimore. Yeah, for real they study Lamar Jackson. Able to stop Lamar, which barely any teams have done so far this year. Hey, welcome in Sports Drama. Rip to Wake Forest. Duke crushed them tonight, 90-59. Wow. Duke just on a roll. Ravens will get this football back, goes to the back of the end zone out of play. 6:54 left to go in the third quarter. Johnny C's got Kansas City facing San Francisco in the Super Bowl. with the 49ers winning. Thought that Kansas City would beat Baltimore. Anyhow, honestly a little bummed to not see the matchup. Yeah, it doesn't look like it right now. It looks like more like Tennessee versus Kansas City. Oof, that doesn't bode well for KC's chances either. They already lost to Tennessee back in November. 6:54 left to go in the third quarter. Ravens go from the gun. Jackson takes the snap. Back to pass, steps up, Jackson. And, oh, he gets stripped of the football. Ball's on the ground. Who has got it? As the refs come in here, I think Baltimore pounced back on it. Tennessee get it? Oh, they're going to taste Tennessee football. Wow. Baltimore couldn't get it back. That was Ronnie Staley at the bottom of the pile. I thought that he had the football in his hands as Lamar Jackson was stripped of the football. And Tennessee coming up to recover it. Yup, Tennessee football. Wow, Tennessee's just taking this game entirely right now. They have taken over entirely, forcing their second turnover of the game from Baltimore. Third straight game, by the way, Baltimore's lost a fumble. They go from the I formation now for Tennessee, inside the red zone already at the Baltimore 20. Takes the snap, handoff, Henry. Henry up the middle on the run, takes it to the 16-yard line. Second and 6 now. Derrick Henry at the 16-yard line of Baltimore territory. They go from the I formation. In motion, Jonnu Smith to the left side. Tannehill under center. Takes the snap. Drops back here. Tannehill. Left corner fade to the end zone. This one is up. Oh, off the fingertips of Jonnu Smith. Incomplete. That was the same exact play that they got the touchdown on earlier with Jonnu Smith and couldn't haul it in that time. Third and 6. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Derrick Henry is a beast tonight. 138 yards in the ground. Tannehill from the gun now. Third and 6. Tannehill from the gun takes the snap. Back to back. Pass right side complete. On the slant, they pick it up past the first down marker. The 10 moving along to the 7-yard line. On the catch is A.J. Brown. Vaughn's got San Fran versus Tennessee. Jimmy Jam's got San Fran versus Kansas City. First and goal. First and goal now for Tennessee. Wow. First and goal from the 7. Tannehill. Under center, Derrick Henry. In the backfield, handoff Henry up the middle here. Henry takes it past the 5 to the 3. And Vegas Vix did predict this. Under 5 minutes now left to go in the third quarter. Second and goal coming up from the 3-yard line of Baltimore. What a game plan from Mike Vrabel. They go from the ace formation. Tennessee takes the snap. Handoff left side here. Henry with a stiff arm trying to get across to the pylon. No, he's tackled about a yard shy. Stood up at the 1. So yeah, Johnny C doesn't see Kansas City folding like Baltimore is doing today. But yeah, you will put Tennessee. Okay, so yeah, 10-point underdog, just like going into this game. How Tennessee was a 10-point underdog. 4:30 left to go now in the third quarter. Tighten up. Somebody comes out onto the field to fix the pylon to make sure it's currently in place. Pat Mahomes will be MVP for the second year in a row, except this time winning the Super Bowl. Super Bowl MVP Pat Mahomes. That'll be something to see in his third year as QB. Here is a direct snap. Tannehill's going to take it into the end zone for 6. Oh, goodness. 27-6 now is the score. 6 plays, 20 yards, 2:30 off the clock almost. Direct snap just over to Ryan Tannehill, able to get some ground right there up the middle and take it into the end zone for 6. Yup, me either, Vaughn. He can't believe what he's seeing right now. Here it comes on the extra point. Here's the snap. The hold this kick is up. This one is good. Through the uprights. 4:16 left to go in the third quarter. Did not expect this at all. Yup, Ravens, they have the home field advantage tonight at Baltimore, and they just did not come up and play here. That's the only thing about having a first-round bye. I mean, their team was basically already healthy going in. They had week 17 off for most of the starters, and today just getting up to this game speed, man, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle trying to get up to the game speed today, and they haven't been able to get into it. Yeah, I bet so. I bet Kansas City's going to be fierce. I hope they're able to pull off the win against Houston tomorrow. I bet for sure that Kansas City will be a tough out in these playoffs once again. So yeah, we'll be right on the commercial break. We're going to get right back into this game. Oh man, Heartbreak City though during this one today. Yup, holy Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill looks like a complete stud in this game. And Vegas Vic's, yup, he told me last week about it. Man, what a game today. What a game that they've come out and put this game plan with Mike Vrabel together. Alright, so we're back to action here. Baltimore will get the football back. This ball gets kicked off to the back of the end zone on the play. They'll take over from their own 25-yard line in a blowout. 28-6. 28-6 the scores. We got 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Tennessee's got, yeah, they had one of the toughest schedules, in my opinion, in the NFL. Baltimore takes the snap, 2nd and 6. Jackson across the middle. Justice Hill just got blown up right there for a gain of 3 on the catch and a flag. I think that's going to be targeting by Long of Tennessee. Or Evans coming in to make the tackle. Who was it? Evans? Yeah, 52 for Tennessee, yeah. Coming in, just blowing it up right there. Took a shot, just, oh man. Yep, Tannehill indeed deserves the starting. Deserves to be back next year for Tennessee. And he should have got the starting job since day one over Mariota. This team's got complete focus with Mike Vrabel. Talk about an underdog in this playoff. They're taking off the top teams left and right here. 1st and 10 Baltimore from the gun. Takes the snap back to pass Jackson. With the pressure coming. Launches. That ball is dropped underneath by Ingram. 2nd and 10 now Baltimore. You got to catch that if you're Mark Ingram. Shotgun formation, Jackson takes the snap, and he's going to carry it left corner. Quarterback keeper tries to get to the 40, does out of bounds. Not enough for the first down, though. It's going to be a 3rd and 4 coming up for Baltimore, with about 3.5 left to go in the third quarter. Third and 4 here as we approach that 3-minute mark. And Tennessee's possessed the football less than Baltimore. It's just that they forced 2 turnovers in this game. Baltimore 5 wide right now. 2 to the right, 3 to the left. Takes the snap, Jackson. Jackson, pass across the middle. Got it, first down. It is caught by Miles Boykin past midfield to the 47-yard line as we got 2:50 left to go on the clock in the third quarter. Jackson takes the snap across the middle again. Got Andrews this time. They're chunking out yards. Got a gain of 10 close to the first down marker. They're going hurry up. 2:20 left to go in the third. They have it at the 37-yard line of Tennessee territory. Jackson from the gun. With this offense, you want to watch out. Justice Hill lined up to the right side, takes the snap. Jackson looking right. Now across the middle, he passes off the fingertips, incomplete. Intended for Willie Snead. Brings up 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now for Baltimore as they get the football. Shotgun formation, they take it. Jackson launches, left side short. That one complete at the 30 to Willie Snead on the catch. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. $150 left to go in the third quarter. Jackson 5 wide. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. And we have a timeout taken on the field. Stops the clock with 1:50 left to go. Alright, so currently we're just on this commercial break, everybody. We're going to get right back over in just a moment. Do I know Kevin Nagandi? I do not know Kevin Nagandi, Vaughn. Is he a part of Sportscaster? Sports Center though? Because I've heard of his name before. Because I know Vaughn enjoys Sports Center. Oh man. Alright, so we're going to get right back into this game here, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel today. Jackson, under center. Takes the snap, passes left side. It's going to be picked off by Vaccaro. Vaccaro gets the interception for Tennessee. This is not the night at all for Lamar Jackson. Little pass over to Boykin in the flat. Vaccaro just jumps the route and picks it right off. Wow, this is a sad game for Baltimore. Kenny Vaccaro right there, right place, right time for the INT. Yep, looks like this game's a wrap. Oof. Right after the timeout. Man. Minute 45 left to go in the third quarter. Talk about the spotlight just being too big tonight. I want to know when they held practices this week for Baltimore. Like, did they clearly think they had this one in the bag? Henry, a massive run, 30, 35, 40, down the left sideline, past the 45 to midfield. 1st and 10 coming up with Derrick Henry. He's going to be over 200 soon. Henry's got a touchdown pass. Henry now rushing the football. Once we see that total tally up, we'll take a look at those numbers. That was his 20th carry of the game for Derrick Henry. They're over 200 as a team rushing tonight. 19 for 167 on the ground by Derrick Henry. Incredible game by him. 1st and 10. I formation. Tannehill, hands off Henry. Henry, past the 50 to the 45. Takes it for about a gain of 5 and a carry. Brings up 2nd and 5. Do I watch tennis? Not really that often. I don't really watch tennis that often, Vaughn. I know John hates tennis. Second and 4. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tennessee, I formation. Tannehill takes the snap, hands it off. Henry up the middle. He's stacked right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Yep. Back and forth. That's what tennis is all about. Tennessee just taking this one into their own hands. At the end of the third quarter, they are killing it tonight. 28-6 the score. Dom Bomb 26, definitely, man. Safe to say that Tennessee, really scary. That this team is real, and this is a way to start a decade for Tennessee. Wow. This team looks legit right now. Jimmy Jam putting in here. Eagles 38-31 comeback against the Giants. Was, yeah, back in 2010, he believes there. Yep, down 23-3 at the half. I remember that. I was with Michael Vick back in the day. I think that was like on a Monday. Maybe, yeah, Sunday game, I think, on Fox was that one. I think it was towards the holidays, too. I feel like there was like a Monday Night Football game with Philly also, that Philly Giants on Monday night. I don't know if that was it was like back in the 2010s though. I know they took on each other this past year for Monday Night Football also. Yeah, around Thanksgiving, so that was when that game was. Alright, yeah, because I remember they had like the little Happy Holidays graphic on Fox back in the day when they had that. Oh, man. Fourth quarter coming up in just a moment. Mike Fisher probably watching this. Remember Jeff Fisher, who used to coach for the LA Rams until he got fired. Yeah, Jeff Fisher is the one. Yep, Jeff Fisher. Probably watching this game. Oh man, good old Jeff Fisher. Yeah, that was one of his last games, I think, when he took on the Patriots back in before McVay took over. I think that was in 2016 when they took on the Patriots. And I remember Patriots beat them 26-10. LeGarrette Blount had a huge run to start off that game. Tennessee takes the snap, pressure coming, and Tannehill just gets knocked down to the ground. It's going to bring up a fourth down. Yep, Jeff Fisher. Yep. Don Baum wants Green Bay to win, but he doesn't think that they will. Yeah, if Green Bay does get by Seattle, it's going to be tough against San Francisco because they already played San Francisco, and that was not a good matchup at all. 4th and 4. Brett Kern about to punt away the football. He gets the snap, and he will boot this one away with the pressure coming for him. Angles it towards the left sideline, and this punt goes out of bounds. As the refs will come up and spot it. Let's see where they spot that football at the 13-yard line. That's where they'll have it. Johnny C appreciates the little laugh that I did at the tennis joke. Dad jokes are awesome indeed. So yeah, nothing going the Ravens' way tonight. Huge shocker here. 14:49 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Tennessee looking like they're going to be rolling on to the next round. We'll see if they can stop Baltimore once again. After this commercial break, everybody, then we'll be right back into the stream. Chiefs fans, yep, I'm going to head out. Man, Kansas City, Houston. I'd go with Kansas City tomorrow in that game. Yeah, I don't think the Rams are going to be that good next year either. I think that they're just on a total collapse like Atlanta was. Just Super Bowl hangover, and then they just collapse for like the next 3 or 4 years for the LA Rams. Alright, so 1st and 10 as we are back to action here. On this video, Lamar Jackson is going to take this one himself down the left side as he picks up about a gain of 10 in the 1st down, and the quarterback design keeper. So 1st and 10 by Baltimore as they'll have it around their own 21. Still a long way to go from here. Baltimore takes the snap, screens it over right side, out complete over Justice Hill, down the right sideline. He picks up only about a gain of 2 or so on the catch by Justice Hill. Yeah, Texans fans really happy right now about Baltimore falling down. That would have been a terrible matchup if they took on Baltimore. That would be just one interesting matchup if they took on Tennessee. Be one of those teams in the AFC South. I could never imagine an AFC South team making the Super Bowl, winning like this past like couple like year time frame or so. It's just these teams from the AFC South, usually part of a weaker conference. 2nd and 2 on the field. Baltimore has the football from their own 31. Jackson takes the snap, pump fake. Oh, he's going to air this one out. Across the middle, it's overshoots. His tight end is incomplete, intended for Hayden Hurst. 3rd and 2 now. Third and 2 at their own 31-yard line. They take the snap. Jackson going to run it himself up the middle. Gets the 1st down. Past the 40. He's taken off. Oh, nasty juke move right there. Video game type. Pass midfield and gets out of bounds around the 46-yard line of Tennessee territory. Oh, we got to see that on the replay. Oh my gosh, that was nasty. Jackson right here. It was Dory Jackson who thought he had him, just juked him right out down the near right sideline. That was nasty sidestep right there with a Dory, and gets pushed out of bounds by Woodyard. 1st and 10, ball now at the 43-yard line. Tennessee territory. Jackson sidearm pass, that one in the flat, complete over to Andrews. No gain though. Tackle right back at the 43. 2nd down and 10. 12:50 left to go in the 4th quarter. Baltimore with the ball, takes the snap here. Jackson launches left side, that one complete, out of bounds. Just shy of the 1st down marker over to Miles Boykin. 3rd and 1. Third and 1 with 12:20 left to go in the 4th quarter. Jackson from the gun takes the snap. He'll keep it up the middle. He's got it. 1st down at the 31. Hey, welcome back, Harry. Harry just got back from the Hurricanes game against the Kings. For hockey, Hurricanes got the win 2-0. Awesome. Glad to hear that. 1st and 10, Baltimore. They have it at the 31 of Tennessee. Jackson plenty of time across the middle. That pass complete at the 25, and they take it to about the 23. Is Mark Ingram, gain of 9 and the catch. 2nd and 1, as we are under 12 minutes left to go. This clock keeps on rolling down. 2nd and 1, they take the snap. Jackson pump fake. Launches. That one underneath, complete to Snead. He gets it for the first down at the 15. First and 10 now. As we approach the 11-minute mark, Jackson takes the snap at the 15 across the middle to the end zone. He finds his tight end. Did he haul it in? Yes, he did. Touchdown catch. Showing some life, it is Hayden Hurst who got it for the touchdown grab. Kenny Vaccaro just was in coverage right there. Hurst able to get behind him in coverage and take it into the end zone for 6. Two-point attempt now coming up on the field. They're going to go from the shotgun formation here with Jackson. He takes the snap, rolls out to his right. Jackson passing. Right corner, tip deflected, and it's batted down at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Coming up there, Kevin Byard was the one in coverage. So 11:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. 28-12 is the score. Tennessee will get the football back after these commercial messages. Hey, Vaughn putting out here. He was just hanging out with Samuel Reese. Yeah, Sam is the man. Sam is awesome. That's cool that you're able to hang out with him. He's a cool dude. He can call. He calls a really good play-by-play of the game. Yeah, Lamar's youth coming to play right there in that drive. Bringing some light there for Baltimore, too, to get the fans pumped up to see if they can show some signs of life here for Baltimore. Don't quit. Anything could honestly happen, especially with this offense. Don't want to quit on this offense, but still. So it's tough to come like this if you can't stop Derrick Henry. Yeah, Vaughn is making friends from Massachusetts online. It's a good thing, dude. You're able to learn about other people from like all the way across the other side of the country. So yeah, me and Sam's from Massachusetts. We live like 40 minutes apart, I think. But yeah, he's a good kid. He's got all the tools to become a really good broadcaster someday for sportscasting. This ball gets kicked away. Tennessee back to return it. They call for a fair catch. So they'll take over at their own 25. This ball did get kicked away. The ref's coming in. They're going to have Tucker re-kick it again. They wanted to set the game clock back a little bit. They had it set at the wrong time on the game clock. So stuff you do before commercial break. 11:04 now left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll try this again. $11:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. Massachusetts is God's country. This ball gets kicked off at the 10. Take it to the 15. Sliding down. This is a bad return. Sliding down at the 17. That's where Tennessee will get it. Gives them more of a field position, though, to work with the football. So not necessarily bad for Tennessee, because their main goal is just running out this clock. $11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 Tennessee coming up. They go from the ace formation. Henry in the backfield now. They start out their own 17. HB toss right side over to Henry. Henry to the 20. Passes the 20. Dragged down at the 25. Takes it for a gain of 8. Brings up a 2nd and 2. Second and 2 now. Henry with 181 yards in the ground tonight. Only needs one more. That's what he had against the Patriots last week. Henry in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hand off Henry. Henry up the middle. And he takes it for that gain of 1. Henry gets knocked down. Knocked down pretty hard. He has to get helped out back to his feet by one of his offensive linemen. And it brings up about a 3rd and 1. Derrick Henry. Most rushing yards in his first 4 career postseason games. Well, he is number 1 on that list at the moment here for Derrick Henry. With over 540 rushing yards in his first 4 postseason games. 3rd and 1 now. Henry with a $182 on the ground as we approach 9:30 left to go. They're going to quarterback sneak it up the middle. Catches the Baltimore defense off guard. And it's a 1st down by Tennessee on the QB sneak by Tannehill. Yeah, it doesn't look good for the Ravens tonight. But yeah, definitely. They should be proud of their season for sure. It's just really strange to end it like this. Like when they were the clear-cut favorite to be a part of the Super Bowl. And they completely choked on the big stage tonight. 9 minutes remaining. First and 10. Henry in the backfield. Tannehill takes the snap play action. Rolls out to the right here. Tannehill gonna run for it past the 30 to the 35. Sliding down around the 36-yard line. Picks up about a gain of 8 on the rush. And stays in bounds as well as that clock still runs. Smart move by Tannehill to slide down in bounds. And it'll be a 2nd down and 2. So Vaughn has me, John, NFL Nation, Sam, Sutton, all his friends online from Mass. That's awesome. Here's a run up the middle of this one. Close to the 1st down by Henry. That clock still rolls under 8. First and 10 now. Tennessee, they got the first down with a rush by Henry. Just trying to chunk down clock for the rest of this game. Over 200 as a team today by Tennessee. Impressive ace formation. At their own 38. Hand off Henry. Henry up the middle. Takes it past the 40 to the 41. Gain of 3 in the carry as we approach the 7:20 mark left to go. So we have a timeout taken on the field. So timeout taken on the field. 7:22 left remaining in the game, by the way, tonight. Derrick Henry is indeed a tank. Too big, too strong to bring down to the ground for the bulldozer type of running back that Derrick Henry is. He was almost traded away, I think 2 years ago by Tennessee. He got benched by Tennessee, and then he just exploded for that. It was the game against the Jaguars, a Thursday night game a couple of years ago. He had like 240 something on the ground, and after that, he's been a starting running back ever since. Yep, Clemson beat North Carolina today. 12-point deficit they were down. Wow. So they beat UNC for the first time in 60 their 60th try at Chapel Hill. They were 0-59 going into that game at Chapel Hill all time, and Clemson defeated North Carolina. Crazy. Yep, so Clemson beat UNC in college basketball. Man, UNC is at an all-time low this season. I remember last year, UNC was just rolling along. They had all seniors on their team, basically. Luke, who was it? Luke May. I think Kenny Williams was on that team. Bunch of players for UNC that they had. Cameron Johnson was one of them for North Carolina. They had such a good team last year. It's basically all upperclassmen. I was shocked. I picked them in the bracket to win last year, and they only could get to the Sweet 16 and lost to Auburn. 2nd and 7 now. I formation. Yep, Duke blew right past Wake Forest today, 90-59. Tennessee with the football, 7:22 left to go. They take the snap, hand off, Henry up the middle. He takes it to the 43 on the rush. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 5. Hey, there's Ryan. Welcome in here. Thanks so much for stopping by, my man. Yep, Clemson beat UNC tonight for college basketball. Yep, 0-59 all-time at UNC, and on their 60th try, they won. Man, they're at the very bottom of the ACC. Let's see here. We got under 7 left remaining. One and 4 in conference play, 8-8. They're at 500 now. Henry, a run up the middle. He gains about 2. It's gonna be shy of the first down marker though, with 6:30 remaining. And Baltimore will take a timeout. 6:33. They took a timeout. So they elected not to take it down to 6:30. Second charge timeout here. The second half by Baltimore stops the clock with 6:33. Yeah, North Carolina, 8-8 overall this year. It's so sad. They need Cole Anthony back if they want to be back in this college basketball hunt to be a part of the tournament. It's not helping out that they're 500. This is a team that started out the season with a 5-0 record too. 4th and 3, 6:33 left to go. Oh, that's cool. So Johnny C had some time on his hands and actually drove through my town on the back roads. Wow. Wow, brother. That's awesome. 4th and 3. Clemson is pretty bad this year, too, for college basketball. Clemson's like at the very bottom of the ACC. Angles it towards the left. That kick goes all the way back to the end zone and out of play. So 28-12, 6:25 left to go. That's awesome. So he actually drove through my town before. That's so cool. Yeah, Clemson's 8-7 this year for college basketball. They've been disappointing. The whole ACC has just been terrible, basically this year. Virginia's going to be out of the top 25. Virginia lost to Syracuse, by the way. Syracuse has been disappointing. 9-7, more of a rebuilding year for them. The only team that it's running away with it right now is Duke. It's Duke. Obviously, it's Duke. And then after that, I'm trying to figure out who's second in the ACC. I have Florida State right now is number 2. 14-2. I would have never guessed FSU was that good. And then Louisville, winning close games, though. They beat Notre Dame by 3 today, the worst team in the ACC, with a 1-4 record. Then Wake Forest and UNC all tied up at 1-4 in conference play. It's just sad. Sad ACC conference. They will probably get like 4 teams into the tournament, and that's it. 3 or 4 teams. It's sad when Boston College is number 4 in the ACC, or tied for 4th in the ACC right now in conference play, and BC is 9-7. Boston College is better than all the following teams: Georgia Tech, Pittsburgh, Syracuse, North Carolina State, Clemson, Miami, North Carolina, Wake Forest, and Notre Dame. They're better than all those teams. Like, it is that sad of a conference year. So, yeah, right now we're just on this commercial break. We're going to go right back into this game here, everybody, in a couple moments. They honestly should put 3 teams from the A10 into the tournament. That conference is turning into a huge competitive, tight conference this year for the Atlantic 10. Duquesne is 4-0. I don't know how, but Duquesne is 4-0 this year. Dayton looks legit. It looks like a Final Four team, in my opinion. They're 3-0 in conference play, 14-2 right now. The St. Bonaventure's 3-0 in that conference too. Rhode Island just beat VCU earlier today at VCU. We're back to action. 6:25 left to go. We'll see if the Jackson Magic is in store. Baltimore with the football. Takes the snap. Jackson, pump fake. Jackson rolling out to his right now with the football. Jackson throwing down the right sideline. Nobody there. It's incomplete as he throws it to the Baltimore bench. Wanted to pass that one to Marlon Humphrey. He was just sitting on the bench chilling there, and Humphrey and his the Ravens staff member just knocked it down incomplete. 2nd and 10. Oh, wow. So you're that close. So, yeah, that is my hometown. My hometown is Rehoboth. 6:15 left to go in the 4th. Across the middle, it's incomplete on the pass. So, wow, you don't work that far away from me out in Warren. Oh, it's so nice, especially the reservoir in the town. It's so nice. I drive past like the reservoir like every day to go to work. Yeah, sometimes in Warren I go out. There's a couple really good restaurants in that area. Jackson Perella's, where we go out to eat. Ball at the 20-yard line, 3rd and 10 now. Jackson takes the snap. In the pocket, releases across the middle. He's got a first down at the 40 to the 45. And down at the 47 is Willie Snead gets it for the first down. That's crazy. That's crazy that you drove through my hometown today, though. Oh, man, that's awesome. I've had subscribers on my channel before, for the basketball channel that sometimes I ask the people where they're from. One of them was like, I'm from East Providence, other one's from Taunton. Vegas Vic's not too far away from me. He's in Lincoln, Rhode Island. So it's awesome to build up the fan base. I know Lumas, who Vegas Vaughn was talking about earlier. How he talks to Lumas over on Sportscaster. He's like 40 minutes north of me. He's from Franklin. That pass complete right there over to Marquise Brown. They pick up the first down. 1st and 10 now, Baltimore. So we got 5:20 on the clock left to go. Baltimore has it the 38-yard line of Tennessee. Jackson from the gun. Justice Hill, the running back to the left. This flag thrown immediately down. It's going to be a false start by the Ravens. Marshall Yanda, the one who committed the false start penalty. So he's going to back up the Ravens 5. Get to go down the field now if they want to have a chance to come back. They take the snap. Jackson, punt fake in the pocket. Jackson going to run for it, past the 40. Now he takes off, right side here, 35-30, down the right sideline, 25 out of bounds, just shy of the 20 at the 21. On a 1st and 15, Jackson takes off, and he gains around 22 for the first down. First and 10, 4:53 left to go. Jackson 5 wide, takes the snap. Pass across the middle, that one. Thrown behind Hayden Hurst is incomplete. Had a chance right there through traffic to the end zone. Oh. Actually, had it with Hayden Hurst. Yeah, went off the chest there of Hayden Hurst. Thought that was just completely dropped. Completely dropped. Where's the nice fishing hole in town? I would go probably like South Rehoboth towards like the Seekonk line. I would go probably what's that, Shad Factory Pond they call it. It's all the way at like the bottom part of the town. Jackson gonna scramble down the right side, takes it to the 16. Picks up about a gain of 6. So yeah, I would go there. I would also try Bad Luck Pond on Reservoir Ave. That's like a minute away from my house too. I drive past that like every single day to go to work. But yeah, I would try right on Reservoir Ave. There's like a couple parking spots if you're lucky to get them during the summer. I would recommend like go early. Nobody is there when I leave for work to go by around like 8 o'clock in the morning, but once it starts picking up, like around like 1, 2 p.m., a lot of people go during the summer to fish over there or kayak on the reservoir. Jackson scrambling all around, still with a football in his hands. Has it for like 10 seconds, passes down the right sideline, and it's out of bounds. 4th and 5. Oh, wow. So Johnny out from, he's from Boston, lives in Warwick now, and he covers some ground. Yeah, wow, it seems like you're around the town quite a bit, like you travel from here to there. That's so cool. As far as like shopping in the town, there's absolutely nothing to do for like shopping or anything. Just like gassing up at the town center is basically it. We do have a Dunkin' Donuts there too. They take the snap, pass across the middle, Jackson on a 4th and 5, and they can't complete it to Mark Andrews. Tight coverage, and it was Dane Cruikshank in coverage, the one to bat it down. And that should be the game. The last 4:27, only one timeout to spend here for Baltimore. Yeah, I usually don't go to Warwick that much. I usually don't go towards like the west all that much. I'm usually finding myself either heading north on the weekends, or I have to go down south every day for work. I work like 15 minutes away from my house. It's heading a little bit down south, kind of like towards Fall River-ish, Swansea. The reservoir is like in the central east part of town. It's more towards like Dighton for the reservoir. That's a run. Left side counter, about a gain of 1. There's the Palmer River though. That's another place. I don't know if you can fish there for the Palmer River. But I know that like a bunch of people kayak, but I don't know where you can enter in for the Palmer River. But Swansea is where it borders Warren. Rehoboth actually doesn't border Rhode Island at all, because we have like a little split. It goes like Rehoboth, Swansea, and then it goes into Warren. But yeah, I know you probably want 136 most likely to get to Rehoboth if you're coming from Warren. And you probably go by like Cardi's, the Sports McDonald's is there right at the corner of Route 6 and 136. Yeah, sometimes they go to Seekonk Speedway like a couple of times a year too. That place is always a blast. Tannehill hands it off. Henry up the middle here in a carry. Takes it to about the 20. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 6 here. Gain of 3. Yeah, definitely. Check out. It's called Bad Luck Ponds. It's on Reservoir Ave in Rehoboth. That's where you can go fishing. Yeah, unfortunate game for the Ravens. I was not expecting this. 3:30 remaining. Baltimore snaps it with 2 seconds on the clock. Handoff up the middle to Henry. Henry is stopped, though, for no gain, as they're going to have to punt it away. They'll punt it away with under 3 left to go on the clock. So Tennessee with Brett Kern standing back at his own 7-yard line, gets the snap, boots it away. Baltimore now back to return as they angle it to the left side, and that's bobbled out of bounds anyway by Baltimore. They'll take over around their own 24-yard line. Oh, that's awesome. Johnny's taken to ocean fishing since moving, but he loves some fresh water. That's awesome. Yeah, it's so nice where I live there. It was a beautiful day to drive over there. Anyways, kind of like lonely in the winter. That pass complete down the right sideline for the first down. But like in the summer and the fall, it looks so nice. 1st and 10, Baltimore football, as they're gonna snap it down with 2:25 left to go. They just clocked that one. So it brings up a 2nd and 10. As they want to hurry up, they just clocked it to set the offense right back again. Baltimore from the gun now, 2nd down and 10. And we have a flag here. It's going to back them up 5. False start by Baltimore. They'll be back at around their own 37 with a penalty. Jackson takes the snap in the pocket, launches underneath that one, complete past the 40, 45. Justice Hill takes it past midfield and just shy of the first down. He got 14. Third and 1. Hurry up over to Hayden Hurst and gets it for the first down as Jackson goes hurry up. 2 minutes left to go as we've reached the 2-minute warning. So here we have it, 2 minutes left to go, and this game's been done for a while here. Just Baltimore trying to do something to get a score on the board. Taking a look at that graphic right now. Whoa, Baltimore has had 514 total yards of offense. That's insane. They're out gaining Tennessee by over 200. 514 to 302. Yet the 3 turnovers were the problem in today's game for Baltimore. Baltimore still trying to churn out yards here of offense. Takes the snap, Jackson. Jackson in the pocket. Steps up, launches across the middle, and that one just overthrown big time. Almost picked off at the 5. It's incomplete. Yep, first the Patriots, now the Ravens. Looking like Tennessee is going to be the next one to take them on, unless Houston's able to win that game. But Houston hasn't been consistent this year. Houston got crushed against Tennessee in Week 17 also. Yes, this is shocking indeed, Vaughn. I was not expecting this at all. Second and 10. Jackson from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass, Jackson launches. This one, that was complete at the 20. Caught for the first down, it's Marquise Brown. Johnny's a long Friday catching up with me, calling it early. No problem, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Johnny C, for being a part of the channel. Jackson takes the snap, trying to evade the pressure, stepping up, trying to move around in the pocket. And he gets sacked, taken back for a 2-yard loss. It's not going to help him out. This clock ticking down past the minute 10 left to go. Hey, I appreciate it. Johnny C. And enjoy the rest of your night. Awesome job you guys have done on the channel here throughout the season. 2nd and 11, 1 minute remaining. Jackson just going to launch it up. Left corner of the end zone, out of bounds, incomplete. With 1 minute left. And this will be the game right after this last minute. You go for this many amount of yards. It's insane. 530 to 302 for the total yardage category. 90 offensive plays. Indeed, go Pats. We'll get them next year. I hope that Brady's back. Pass across the middle, tip deflected to the end zone. It's incomplete. Yep, Ravens season is over. 4th and 11. All comes down to this. Any last hope for Baltimore? With a slim probability chance of them. It's like 0.01 for their chance at this moment. You need a pass to go correct to the end zone. You need an onside kick as well. And you also need to get a 2-point conversion. Yup, you got to remember the Titans. It's incredible what Tennessee's done. Jackson, what could possibly be the last play there? And that is, in a nutshell, a dropped pass by Miles Boykin right at the first down marker at the 10. And the Baltimore Ravens, game in a nutshell. lays an egg against Tennessee, and Tennessee will take over on downs and kneel it down in the last 49 seconds to come away with one of the biggest upsets in NFL playoff history. Nobody thought that Tennessee could do it. You got to give kudos to Mike Vrabel for taking this team like this. This team, at the beginning of the year, they lost to the Broncos 17-0. After that game, it felt like everybody lost hope in this team. Tannehill takes the snap, takes a knee one more time, and this game will be over. What a game. They're going to be playing in the AFC Championship game. I cannot believe it. One more time with Tannehill, and this game will be over. He does. He takes the snap, takes the knee. This one is over. This game is final. I cannot believe it. Tennessee, with a shocker, getting the W. Not only was it not a close game, they crushed them. 28-12 the final at Baltimore. They were 2-4 when they lost that game back on October 13th. 2-4. Laid a goose egg 16-0 loss against Denver. They lost back-to-back games against Buffalo and Denver to start out October. They won close games to get them into the playoffs against the Chargers and Tampa Bay in back-to-back weeks. After that, they lost by 10 against Carolina. Looked like the hope was done. They beat Kansas City on November 10th. They had a bye week. Everything after the bye flipped right around, crushing Jacksonville, destroying Indianapolis, putting Indy not in the playoff picture anymore, losing 2 in a row against Houston and New Orleans, but yet they finished strong to make it into the playoffs with a W, 35-14 against Houston. They could possibly play them in the AFC Championship, or they could play the other team they beat, the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, Vegas Fix predicted it. He got it. Man, unreal here. Derrick Henry, second half of the season player. He has done it. 195 yards in the ground on 30 carries by Henry with a passing touchdown with a little bit of trickeration, a jump pass to Corey Davis for the TD. Incredible tonight by Derrick Henry. A franchise playoff record for those 195 in the grounds. This game has gone final. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel, as this is Final Yard Football on YouTube. My next football stream I do plan to do, I'll be out tomorrow. I do plan to do the National Championship on Monday for Clemson against LSU. And then I'll be on the basketball channel once again on Tuesday. Thanks so much, guys, for watching this video, as this is Final Yard Football on YouTube. Gonna wrap up, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, everybody. Can't believe this has happened. Tennessee victors over Baltimore 28-12.